All right, we are live. Foot loose and fancy free. Everybody in fancy grounds. By looking good. Well, how's everybody doing? We ready to play?
I bought a condo, Duff.
I
I'm packing.
saw the new digs.
It's a cute little place right down at the Pearl Street Mall. Talk about
Congratulations.
that's downtown, happening area. There's like 80 restaurants, pubs, breweries, coffee shops, bakeries within like 10 blocks of me.
I like it. Kinda like it. Yeah, I used to live downtown until we moved up here. Then I gave up my condo. Sad day.
Yep.
Sad day. Almost had it for 20 years. It's a fun time. Okay. Well, let's get started here. We haven't played in a couple weeks. We need to do our introductions as always, and then we will do a quick recap if anybody remembers what's happened last time. But let's ladies first. Balthazar, say hello to everybody, please.
Hi, I'm Balthazara. I am a paladin that has finally started to get my feet underneath myself, figuring stuff out still.
It's from that spontaneous sex change that you had, you know. So.
Yeah. that's old news now.
It is. You're used to it all now. Kalraska.
Karuska, human young male monk. Just reached level 3, I believe. It's been 2 weeks since we played. Not very worldly wise, misses on a lot of social cues, and hasn't dealt with a lot of the female persuasion in his life as a shepherd. So he's coming to grips with a whole lot of new things here in what you would call, established, civilized type of world. So Kalruskra.
Rio.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Rio, the Wood Elf Cleric. For those of you who are unfamiliar with him, he is the photo of the elf with the silvery white hair and the forehead tattoo. He is a knowledge cleric, so he's primarily an academic, and he's basically out here out of just interest of possibly finding some new and arcane items. And that's it.
Nigel. Nigel, when are you there?
You might still be setting up.
For test.
There he is.
Man, I don't understand because it. Anyways, we're never mind. Ignore my frustrations here. So yeah, what's up, guys? My name is Nigel. Human rogue, playing around, having some fun, looking to stab things when they're least expecting it, and considering I like to give my characters, my own birthday. I'm just hoping that Nigel gets to live to see his next birthday, which happens to be tomorrow.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. I would have put up our birthday intro. Oh, now I'm upset because I have a special birthday thing I run for my characters. I apologize. I should have checked out on that.
Rogue that causes trouble.
Yeah, look at him, man. Well,
me being over here being a dragonborn, normal
happy
person, folks.
birthday.
Does
Hey,
it go
thanks.
derp, 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 derp,
Yeah,
derp?
we need a derp. Okay, we'll give him a derp. There you go.
That's great.
Tripe. Yeah, last but not least.
Hey, I'm playing Tripe, the half-orc ranger. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He's a man of many words.
He just got armor.
Money.
Yeah, get the man some damn armor. All right. Well, last time we played, the group having successfully finally expunged the red brands from the town of Phandelver. Did some more. Inspiration for who night? Who are we giving it to? And that volume is much, much better now for all the stuff. How did it sound to the players? Could y'all hear that?
Yeah, it was good. It was at a decent level.
Yeah, good. Making sure it wasn't too loud. Nigel gets well, he's already got inspiration night, so he'll get a second one because it's his birthday. We won't be stooges tonight. So when he uses it, just remember that he gets it again. Oh, my intro screen is still derp. I hit the button. Oh, thanks, Tombstone. My Steam Deck. I hit the button and I put we were talking to a blank screen. Isn't that nice? Hey, it's technical difficulties. I'm not feeling all 100% anyway, so we'll just let it go.
You still sick, Duff?
Not sick. I've got a tooth issue. I've got a back issue with a piece of jawbone. A little piece of bone is slivered off behind my back molar, and it's making its way up inside the gum line up to break the surface. And you talk about painful and just annoying. The drugs are good, but it's just I'm tired of it. I've been dealing with like 2 weeks, you know. I'm like, can someone just go in there and cut the damn thing out? Well, we're going to do it Monday if they haven't, because I've got a week and a half to heal before we start GaryCon and get out there, and I've got to be able to talk and do stuff out there. So I ain't going out there with a sore mouth and tooth. So, but anyway, so back to that. Yes. So thank you, Knight and Tomb, for bringing that up. My mistake there. So yes, they expunged the red brands out of Phandelver. Got to know more what's going on around town and finding out a few side quest missions, and one of them that they took on was to head up to the ruined city of Connieberry village out there, and to the northwest of there was a trail that they followed to discover and chat with Agatha, a banshee out there that they bribed with a silver cone that they were getting to find out an answer to a question. There we go. More stuff. Tombstone. So now you have 300 cheer bits that you're going to give somebody something for, because once again, don't even remember my own damn cheer bit stuff. Nigel and who gets it? What is 300 cheer bits? I'm not firing on any of the cylinders tonight. Oh, he's got inspiration card. All right. Well, let's do that. Anyway, so let me finish and then we're going to get you a new card. So they chat with Aga, find out the question and the answer, and we're able to level up then. I guess third level, and they're back to the village or the ruins of Connieberry. And that's kind of where we left it, if I remember correctly. That was kind of what took up the pretty much the whole deal. Correct? Anybody else want to add to that?
I think we're up in the general vicinity.
You're back. The long rest was in Connieberry. That gave you the level up, and that's where we had stopped.
So I don't think this would be a terrible place from which to launch a search for the Cragmaw Keep. I think it might be somewhere up here.
Don't know.
So maybe the orcs might know something about that. Don't know.
So Wayne, real quick, if you'll open up the 5e inspiration card table.
Okay.
Your modules, go down there. If you have that table open, you can open it up, make sure, and then
it is open.
The tables, and then 5e inspiration cards, and roll on that table for me, and let's see what you get.
Yes, sir.
Patience. It's add your wisdom modifier to your next attack, skill, or ability check.
Beautiful. Sounds good to me.
So save it up. And what is your wisdom modifier? A 1.
It's just a +1, but that's okay.
It's better than nothing. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Double it's birthday boy, so he's going to get all the gifts tonight. He's so and everybody on his channel, stream him with love as he's streaming away. Live on For the Win. Okay, well, so that's it is a new morning. The dawn has rose. So outside of this area, about the only thing that's going on is that from this area there have been, and you found out from the sister Grayley that gave you the comb to chat about, but also she had been accosted a few times by a roving band of orcs in the area, from in a place called Reverend Tor, which is somewhere in the southern mountain areas south of Connieberry. Um, Y'all kind of knew from the map in town that it was located somewhere in this area. And the only other thing you know is the old owl well, which is on a map, is a old watchtower that's been dilapidated for a long time. And but all it was known that was shown on the map in the mayor's office. And that's it.
What are some of the other side quests that we are sort of keeping in the back of my mind? I know there's the keep. Isn't there like a throne up here we're looking for?
Not that I know of. Your throne. That does not ring a bell. That doesn't ring a bell.
Looking through
in
my
the-
notes, I don't see anything to that effect.
Yeah, I was gonna say what the side quests are, and there isn't a
Oh.
throne.
Or a cave with like a wave and a trident or something?
Okay, well,
Like the
your
cave
overall
of
the
waves?
total of this is to find out that the brothers knew, or I think they had discovered the place called the Wave Echo Cave, which has got a magical item in it of some sort, and that's why y'all were sent here by Praetor in the first place, was to discover what this is, and if needed, abscond it and get it for him. And the concerns of if it's such a true magical item, falling in the wrong hands could be very detrimental for the area. And not knowing what the brothers have discovered and what's going on in here, that's why y'all were sent into this vicinity. But you have no idea because Gundren had a map to this place, and him and Sildar were attacked out, on the Tribor Trail, and y'all remember seeing an empty scroll case on the ground when y'all came upon that attack scene where the horses were dead. And then Sildar has told you that they were taken to, they were brought to the goblin little hideout, but then the bugbear had orders to send Gundren on up to Cragmaw Castle, but y'all have not been able to discover, even with your friend Droop, who is still causing mayhem in Phandelver since they let him loose. They let his off his leash for some reason. He knows it's up in the woods somewhere, but he doesn't remember where. He never had seen it. So that's basically so far what y'all have been able to uncover about that.
All right. It's been a couple weeks. I needed a refresher. So.
Nope, not a problem. So in Connieberry, y'all, like I said, you wake up, you feel well rested and much more experienced from your trials and tribulations. So with that being said, though, who's in charge? Who wants to run? Give me some direction, please.
Connieberry is where we are.
That is correct. You are in the old ruins village of Connieberry, sacked by barbarians years ago.
Go into the orc town, correct?
Because we're looking for
At
a
some
book.
point.
Yeah, I think the
In
orcs
town,
are around here, right?
They're just in
That was
this
one of the
mountain. Yeah,
jobs.
they've been attacking some of the caravans on the Tribor Trail, that are coming out of the Desrin Valley, making their way to the high road to get to the coastline. But they've also accosted a few miners and such that have come in and out of the mountains and these hills areas. The true Sword Mountains and all that is definitely south, but these are kind of plateaus, small hills, rolling landscape that just to the south of where y'all are at in Connieberry.
Miners should be home anyway.
So,
Do we know where this book is? Do we have any leads on the book that the Banshee pointed
No,
us
he just
for?
he knows that. Well, she gave it to that. She said she had given it to that wizard a long time ago, and that who she, depending on when she was alive and now being dead, but it's far, far away.
Hmm.
He just wanted to know anything that she knew about it. So that was
Okay.
the only clue that she gave you. Was the red wizard.
I guess maybe go find some orcs.
Yeah,
Orcs sound good.
we're in
And Tripe was
we're in the
wanting to kill some of
neighborhood.
his
so
own,
not good.
kinsmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, Tripe.
Let's go slaughter them.
So what that I be doing? Where you guys got to kind of give me some ideas of what we're going, where you going, what you want to do.
So what's the name of the map that we want to bring up?
Here, I thought I'd shared it to you. I'd shared it to the stream, but I hadn't given
there
it
it
to
is.
y'all. Dorcas me. Okay. Once again, this is why I'm not firing on all cylinders. This area, the circle area, is where you remember seeing an indication of something where the Reverend Tor was at, which basically is a mountain area, particular mountainous cave area, somewhere in there. The old owl well is where the tower is at, and y'all are in Connieberry.
Well, seems to be a straight line. Let me put this out to the party. Is there any interest in going from Connieberry to the old owl well, and from there down to that Reverend Tour area?
Sounds good to me.
Give us a lay of the land, do a little exploration. Any dissent?
It yeah, that sounds. Sorry, my brain is like, where the heck? The map is not helping me.
Y'all are over on the far east, the far east side of the map.
Yeah, so we're up in Connieberry,
Hmm?
and the old owl well doesn't look
No,
too
it's
terribly far.
it's basically about a day's walk,
Yeah, I mean that sounds good
travel,
to me.
travel time. Mm-hmm. Okay, off you go. Off to see the wizard. Did I say that? I didn't say that, did I? So they proceed on.
Question.
Connieberry
Stuff
didn't have
is
anything in it,
the-
right? It was.
Connieberry is totally. There's barely anything left of it. It has just been a area that people have walked through. The trail, this trail goes through there. There's nothing there at all. What was that, Rio?
When you said that we're off to see the wizard, is the road made of brick, possibly of a yellow color?
It's kind of a tannish color, a little faded. Because you're going into this mountainous area. Sorry.
Close but no cigar. Okay.
Yes, I know. Nothing that you could pick up and steal, and put in your pocket.
I want to join the Lollipop Guild.
Instant riches. You proceed on off. Okay. Well, the group packs it up, heads on out, and heads into the rolling hillside of the Sword Mountain areas in the far western region of the Desserin Valley. And it's relatively not a bad little travel time. You've got some storms that you'll notice kind of brew off to the east, and they seem kind of rolling and into you see a large valley. The Desserin Valley is a large, big, populous, and there's several major towns in there, and it's a big trading area and farming area. But they've been experiencing some kind of sporadic and violent weather patterns kind of hitting the area. And the storms, although they build up, you would think they would move either away from the coastline toward the valley. They seem to kind of pop up in that area, and they kind of hover there, and then they dissipate. Keep thinking maybe they're going to move toward y'all, but they never do. But you move on into the rugged hills, the wild and rugged hills south of the trail. And about, I'm going to say, late afternoon, as you crest a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower standing amid the rugged hills. The place is so old, very even older than the ruins of Connieberry, that the walls are basically just mounds of rubble, enclosing what looks to be a courtyard of sorts. And there is, off into the side of it, and I'll pull it up for you. Let me just instead of, come on. Oh, that's the wrong map.
Is there a big blinking sign that says experience point? Experience point.
No. What you're going to see, though, is, let me actually open this up a little bit more. Y'all are coming in from, so the hillsides takes y'all, you go down south, and then you begin to follow the hills, kind of move off to the east, and then they whip back around a small little hill. Like I said, you crest over, and you're kind of headed in a little bit of a western direction. And what you will see is this. Y'all, I'm going to say y'all are probably a good 100 yards or so off, kind of come up and over this little hill. And what you'll see is an old tower. And unmask a little bit of this. Whoops. Use the right tools, Duff. All right. Going to see tower is got a little bitty smaller building that's kind of the walls are a little bit higher. You can't really see into it because the sun is is in y'all's face, starting to set. And like I said, it's late afternoon, and so you're kind of a little bit. The sun is playing little tricks on you, but you've got an old tower. And there's a small little building like you see on the eastern side of this compound. It's got about 8-10 foot walls, some of it dilapidated, but there's no roof. And then some more ruins, a little well, go figure, old owl well. And then in the south of what is the tower, you see a colorful tent has been set up right there in the center of that little courtyard area. And you wait for just a few moments, but you don't see any movement or activity in the courtyard.
It could be bizarre. It could be a bazaar.
Tent size is I want to put it as a single, maybe dual person tent. Nothing bigger than that.
Would anyone be opposed if I quietly went over there and investigated the situation?
As long as you do so carefully.
Well, you know what I'm going to make him do.
Well, of course, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Where's he going to have to roll, Duff?
Yeah, I'm going to have you say it. It's your favorite line. What's he going to do, Eric?
Duff's favorite 4 words, roll in the tower.
Snap. So where are we moving to? So it looks like everybody's kind of making the way up the tower. Up the pathway. And, can say, and as you move around more, you're going to see that there's, more courtyard area here.
Hey, Nigel, in a metagamey sense, how good are you at stealth?
About to find out.
I'm fairly adept at stealth. I was trained, I was trained to be light on my feet.
Well, I'm a +5. Would I be a hindrance if I come along with you?
I don't believe so.
All right. I think I'll sneaky along with him, just in case there's an ambush or I don't know.
So you're making your way on.
3 bugbears.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you just send the cleric in real quick. He'll tell you if there's any bugbears in there.
Okay, boys, leave this to the experts.
Yeah. He steps up and over the mound. Okay, so
no, I'm not going to do that. I learned my lesson the first time in that hideout.
We'll
I'm going along with Nigel. If he's looking left, I'm looking right. That sort of thing.
Yeah, you kind of hop on over a little bit of the kind of that wall is kind of a pile of rubble. I'd say it's only about 2 feet high, but you've got. Make me a perception check when you hop on over.
Oh,
Both
yeah,
of you.
absolutely.
All right. Oh, well. Oh, I saw a 1. What the hell? That's robbery. Okay. Both of you. Let me.
Those are heck of rolls there.
Yeah, well, they were both 19s. I mean, that's not half bad, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, they both showed up as natural 19s on my screen.
They did. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to 1 second. And Nigel.
Okay. I will very quietly whisper to Kalthruska behind me, and I will motion to that square room that is directly above us on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell him that I hear a low moaning and try to bring his attention to it.
Well, if he would look in the chat window on Fantasy Grounds.
I imagine he probably heard it too.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
a whisper. He got a whisper too. Yeah. Just
You,
making
you
sure.
said Nigel, so I thought I missed the roll.
No, I just both of y'all. You made the roll too. You're fine. No, anyway, there's whispers there for both of you.
So it looks like there's some cracks in this wall where one might be able to peer in through whatever ambient light is shining through.
You'll step right on up there. Who's peeking in? Both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I say while Nigel's peeking in, I'm going to be looking everywhere except in. I'm going to be looking up. Something might come off the roof. I'm going to be looking at the tent.
There's no roof. There was no roof when y'all kind of saw it. So both? Oh wait, I'm sorry. So it was just Nigel was looking in, and you're just kind of covering his back? Is that what
Covering
you said?
his six.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. I tap Kalthruska on the back, and I gesture, like with a pointing finger, completely silently. I gesture towards the room that I was just peeking in, and then I hold up 4 fingers.
While that's going on, Balthazara, Rio, and Tripe, what the heck are the 3 of you doing while he's over there standing in there? You see them moving kind of quietly, cautiously, and you see Nigel kind of peek through some cracks in the wall there, and he makes a gesture back to Cal.
I'm just on the lookout over here at this little, what used to look like an entry point here. I'm just kind of chilling.
Yep. Okay. All right.
I'm just trying to stay out of the sight lines. I'm trying to watch our southern front.
Right.
Since my armor is quite clanky, I'm just trying to stay as still as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose I'm looking at my armor.
Okay. So yeah. So Cal, he gives you this 4 fingers and points into.
Okay. I whispered to Nigel in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, he did. Oh, yep. Okay. Nigel.
I will, respond to him and whisper or mouth the word skeleton.
Sorry, Ron. I should have given you more. They have flesh on their bodies.
Oh, my mistake. I will. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the moaning is the yes.
You can tell him that. Yeah, moan. Yes, zombies.
The moaning is that of zombies. They do have flesh, yes. Although they're looking quite still quite dead.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I point at the well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stealthily kind of move over to the well so that I end up on the opposite side of the zombie cabin there.
Okay. Another perception check, please. Channel.
Got it.
Nigel, you too, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I need music. Music. So you will see you will peer into, from y'all's vantage point, you will see into the tower, and you will see just standing just from your side, and it's actually, yeah, it's just barely in the shadows because the sun is setting, so this, you can just, there's just barely enough light to see that you see another one standing in the tower to the north, but it's just standing there, not moving, just kind of,
All right.
wait, and you hear what sounds like something dropped, something, there's movement in the tent. You hear, and then something like something got dropped. There's somebody in there, basically, what you're hearing.
I wish to quietly move around behind the tent.
I'll need another roll, please, for that then, in the tower. Dun, dun, dun.
Walk up to Nigel.
Balthazar is moving on it. Well, you can give me a stealth roll too, unless you just want to traipse on in there.
I don't even there. Where's? Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Is she casting her zombie summoning spell?
Exactly.
Yes.
Ow! Let's check this roll. As Balthazara, Actually, it's going to be, as Cal, you were moving across, and hold on a second, Rio. Fortunately, when they moved in, they made those deals. This creature to the south started making its way out the chamber. We may roll initiatives. And you hear more coming out of the tower.
Oh boy, a 2. Starting off good today, guys.
Oh wow! Shout out to the 2 crew.
Sometimes that's not always a bad thing, considering that pallies are burst damage. I mean, you're pretty much like going to be like the cleanup crew. So, yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Tripe. You see them begin. Yeah, they step. I don't know if you don't have line of sight on the zombie, so you don't even know what's going on over there, Tripe.
All right.
But you can move. Certainly.
I passed my turn. I don't know what happened.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just see that you moved and that was it. I am okay. Brains.
Wrong party.
Hey, they can talk.
No. I'm teasing. You'll see them begin to stumble up and over. It's kind of begins to weasel its way through the crack in the wall there. Kind of gets a little stuck. Basically, they all start moving out. Stepped on a twig. Wife's home. Who is it? Where's number 6?
Ah, that's quite the initiative order.
It's so embarrassing getting beaten in initiative by zombies.
Zombies.
You know, no. Okay, but zombies. Embarrassing.
It is. Where's number 9? All right, this guy's gonna he gets stuck calling out the hole here. Nigel, you see them all start kind of slowly ambling, reaching out.
Man, that's brutal. Well, I'm going to.
Sorry, Nigel.
No, that's all good.
You know, at the risk of being metagamey, I was going to ask if you guys were cool with me doing turn undead. Considering how many of them there are.
Nigel leaps into action.
That might be a good idea.
Whoa.
That's correct.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
We'll put him in a real square here, even though he's kind of stuck in a wall.
Okay. Oof. Oh, hey!
It's a hit. Zombies are not that.
And then I will follow it up with the offhand.
Okay. There it is. Rio.
Okay. I'm just trying to look up the area of effect right now for turn undead. That's like
30
a
feet.
radius of, I think, 30 feet.
30 feet from
Okay.
you.
And that 15 feet that I entered in, is that counted towards my movement in the initiative order?
Oh, I thought was that done before? Oh, I thought you were using.
Yes,
that
it
as
was
your
done
move.
before.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. You can start there. That's good.
Okay, then. I am going to... see. Sorry, I just forgot how to do the compound movements here. In terms of the... I'm going to probably move about, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... I know it says 20 feet there, but I was just trying to move around the wall. It'd be 25
You're
feet
fine.
of movement.
Yeah, you're good. You can hop over the wall. I'm not. It's low rubble, so it's
Okay.
not difficult terrain.
All right, and let's do some turn undead.
So a 30-foot.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I still have 15 more feet of movement, so I could probably even... You know what? I could probably move it another 10 then, because then I still have 5 feet of spare movement.
So anything that's got color on it. So it's going to be all of them except for 9, 12, and 7.
Okay, let's hit that turn undead then.
So target them all. Well, oh, no. What do you? Wait. You turn. Okay, you're doing that wrong. Okay, hold on. So take this off. So what you need to do is first target each and every one of those guys that except for 9, 12, and 7. Control click on each one of them.
It's giving me a bunch of directional arrows. Don't know why that
That's
is.
because you're targeting them. That's showing you the distance between you
Oh,
and the
okay.
target. Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah, that's odd. It's never
So
done that to me before. Okay.
It's okay. Now,
Yeah.
when you're going to open up, you've got the turn into. You're going to do the save. You're going to click once on the wisdom saving throw for them. So it throws it for all of them. There you go. And now it's going to show all of them that failed. We'll get, so zombie 11. So now what you do is you take the effect for each one that failed and drag it on that creature in the combat tracker. The turn.
Okay.
Isn't it fun handling all those?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better whenever you're doing it analog, but
Yep.
okay.
So
I'll can I just pass off my turn and I'll manage those
exactly
effects?
why
Or
you're
should I...
doing. Yeah, exactly.
So
it
it's,
shows
sorry,
you.
you're
No,
saying
it's okay.
for me
So,
to
so if
move-
you look down below in the combat tracker, it shows you which ones failed. 10, 11, 1, 6, and 8. So all you need to do is just grab the turn effect, and you drag that from your character sheet onto those zombies, and it puts turned on them. It lets me know that I've got to do some stuff on their turn.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. This is going to take a while.
You're
No,
fine. No, you're fine.
I'm
That's
learning
part-
while I watch.
That's part of how it works. And you see Rio lift up his holy emblem of power, and he yells out, "Be gone," or "Foul beast," or "Hocus pocus." Well, I don't know. What would you yell, Rio? What is your turning words of wisdom?
I'm just simply going to say to all of them, you smell terrible. I'm going to have to insist that you leave the premises.
Yeah, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, just one because I'm going to have to slowly eat because of the tooth. Okay. Alrighty. Cal, you are behind the tent. So you see Nigel doing this, but you're not sure what else is going on.
Well, I can probably hear a chorus of.
Yeah, you
From
do
the
hear
tower.
that. There's a large moaning. Yep.
I'm thinking there might be a necromancer in this tent, so I'm going to pull out my knife, my dagger, something with a keen edge. I seem to have misplaced my box cutter, and I'm going to cut a slit big enough for me to pass through into the tent, from top to bottom. Say a nice 4-foot cut. Nice and slow and quiet like.
In the tower, my friend. In the tower.
I should have guessed as much.
All
Well,
the
Oh,
owls
and,
are going to be in the tower.
let's see.
Sorry,
Stealth.
Duff, I should have done it at the end there, but I still have 5 feet of movement remaining on Rio. Is it okay if I just back up straight south 5
certainly.
feet?
Yeah, you can split your movement up between actions and all that, so not a problem. Yep. Done. Alright, so let's see. What did he roll? Okay. You take your knife and ever so gently create a slit, the back side of the tent. And you look inside, and what you will see is there is definitely someone's here. There's a small cot. There's a little nightstand, a table. It smells of oil from a lantern that would have been lit. And sitting at a little chair and table is a stout red-robed figure with sallow skin, a shaved scalp, and a black tattoo that's covering his forehead. Make me an Arcana check, please.
In the tower?
Yeah. Not this time, Eric. Not this time. You will recognize the emblem that is on his forehead as a necromantic symbol.
Yeah. All right.
And you might also notice that he hails from the land of Thay. by the
Commence
Red
with the
Rose.
beating down.
And he is looking like he has got a bunch of maps about him. And he looks like he's got a couple of bruises and cuts on him too. And he's, and the place is in disarray. He's been here for a while, and and at the moment he's like I said, he's sitting in the chair and he's staring at a map.
So maybe he's been fighting the orcs up here as well. I wish to slide in that cut that I made,
Hmm?
and I wish to assault him. I don't.
Oh, here, let me actually. Sorry, you can't see him, but here
I'm wondering, I guess that took an action to do that cut,
Yes,
or
it
was that
does.
like an inner? Well, then I'm going to wait
but
till that.
getting your day. That's going to take a full. That's because you
I
were
get
doing
you.
it stealthily and all that. I'm going to say that it was part of your turn, but yeah.
It's good information. I pass my turn to
Mm-hmm. Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Oh, I'm trying to look at the situation. It's a big mess, and I feel real bad.
Well, it happened actually. There was a co-movement of both you and Cal. Set that off, just so you know. You don't feel too bad.
Well, I'd know if it wasn't in the tower.
What you want to do?
I want to run up to this zombie that I see here and slash.
Oh no!
Or not.
Oh no!
Or not.
There it is.
He misses. Swings and a bit outside. Anything else you want to do? As this zombie
Don't I
turns
have
and-
an offhand dagger?
Yeah.
Is that my
Mhm.
offhand? Okay.
Yep, you can swing with the dagger. You just don't. Okay, you hit with the dagger, so you give it the damage, but I will take off 3 points because you don't get the bonus. You just get the standard damage, not the extra. So you slice across its midsection, giving it 2 points of damage to zombie number 5. All right. Okay. The mage will, let's check, will hear the commotion outside
Excellent.
and the priest yelling, and he will stand up, and as he reaches down to get his pull his robe together and all that and trying to put him say, he turns and looks. He notices that there's somebody behind him, and he stops and he freezes and he goes, what is the meaning of this? Right at you, Cal, as he was trying to back up against the chair, almost trying to catch himself because he's kind of backed into the chair and his books and his little table, and he's got his hands up, and he's, looks like he looks like he's seen a little battle or two, but it's been a few days, maybe a week or so. So the wounds aren't as fresh as what you saw from Sister Grayley. And he goes, "What? Why are you in my tent?"
Accost him.
It's not my turn.
Mm-mm. And he just continues to. He just kind of backs up, and he has a staff, and he's kind of holding it at you, but he has not done anything aggressive. He's just, what is the meaning? It's like I said, what is the meaning of this? Tripe. All right. You will have advantage on that attack on number 2.
I see Tripe's thing lighting up, and I'm not hearing any audio. Can anyone else hear him?
I am not hearing him either.
No, I can't hear him either.
I thought he was talking to Duff in the tower.
New strat, talking in the tower.
If that's true, it's
Right.
probably an ivory tower.
Oh, now. All right.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. There you go.
Alright. So, if I attack zombie number 2, it's not going to disrupt the turn undead, right?
It will not interrupt the turn.
I don't think that one is turned.
You don't.
So
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah. It only affects those that have been turned. That one's attacking.
I thought it was in range, but alright.
Not all of them were affected.
Yeah, like the one that's
They-
currently in melee range of you, you're fine. You can go ahead and hit that
you
one
see
if you
that
want.
one's not being. It's not moving, and you can't really tell. I don't even think this is 9. Yeah, so neither one of them that you see right now are not turned.
Would Colossus Slayer apply to the damage if I attack zombie number 2?
Let's see. I can't remember what Colossal Slayer. Your tenacity wear down when you hit a creature with a weapon. If it's below its hit point, it has. So they have to have damage first before that takes effect. Basically, what that means.
I thought Nigel attacked it.
Did he give it some damage already? If he did, then it would. Colossal. Yes, it will.
Alright. And it gets advantage.
You do get advantage because you were behind it. And then, so that you get hit, so then you'll have the effect and drop that. Yeah, you should have it. So Tripe, you should have an effect actually for Colossal Slayer. The magnifying glass. Don't forget, when you see a magnifying glass on the right hand side, expand that out. And that has an effect that you drop onto you, and it will add that extra roll of the dice for you.
I see.
Okay, so just go ahead and
Alright.
give me a D8 roll, and I'll add that to the 6. Okay, 5 more points. Nicely done. And it is still standing. Anything else?
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember all the controls.
Okay, so you hit it, bashing it pretty darn good, and it drops to the ground, and hold on one second. Why is it not rolling for me? Okay, well then I'll just do it here. It drops and you hit it hard enough upside the head that it does not rise up off the ground. All right, zombie 1. Where is our zombie 1? All right, so me no likey priest. He turns and moves away. He turns, following his companion. Now hold on a second. The turn, do they have the dash? Let me see. I can't remember. Or is it just regular movement? I always forget that. Turn undead. They must use the dash action. All right. Yep. All right. So this is actually double movement. Move away. Number 11 is he will follow his companions and to try to hop over the deal. Number 12 though will not. Where is he?
Oh, Duff, I think my 5 feet of movement that I asked for, was that put in or not? Because I
Yeah,
had
already,
it before
yeah,
and I
moved
see
you back.
that the marker is gone.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one more. One. Will dash. Not liking that you've turned his friends. Move up here.
They're pretty quick.
They're dashing. So so they can't do anything else if they dash. So however, this one will turn He's actually in Balthazar and raise up its fist, trying to slam down and just a bit outside. All right, now Zombie 6 will follow. Zombie 7. Same thing. We'll move up. Here. And this one will squeeze out.
Zombie 8 is turned, so why did it go towards
sorry,
Rio?
my bad. Yeah, I just saw that. He came from over here, I believe. So we'll 1, 2. You got to remind me sometimes. I miss that. So we'll move him that way. And Zombie 9 will step out and try to hit Tripe. Go figure. Oops.
He just got confused.
Rings Tripe's bell. All right, Nigel.
Hello. I would like to take that 5-foot step in. And then I would like to poke him.
Hit.
And I will use the sneak attack business.
Hey. Slice him and dice him.
Yeah, and then I'll poke him with the offhand.
Around ahead. And hold on though, but it didn't get the 4, so exceeded by 2, so he still got 2. What was number 9? So he still got 2 left. Okay.
Ah, yes. And that is all.
Rio, you have a few guests before you.
Okay. I'm just going to untarget all the other ones I currently have targeted just for the sake of simplicity for my display.
Yep. Now, we don't see all the lines. Only you will see the lines because it's your fantasy grounds. But what are you doing this time?
I am targeting the 3 immediately in front of me. Are they all showing up as targeted?
4.
Okay. 4 of them? Oh, no, just the 3 that are immediately...
For what? What are you doing? No, I'm asking. No.
Oh, I'm going to cast Bane on all 3 of these
all right.
undead gentlemen. So I'm going to simply say, now, gentlemen, play nice, as I take out my holy symbol.
Okay. Roll the save. Now let me check this a second. This is showing makes charisma saving throws, but that is your...
My DC should be higher.
Yeah, no, that's I just saw that, and it's because it's not. Let me grab the DC. You're a cleric, which is wisdom. So that's because it's missing right here. So that should be a 13. So
yeah,
only
the other 2 will succeed anyway.
Anyway, so number 3, you'll put the effect on.
Okay. Okay, and then for zombie number 3, then I will use my main. Oh no, sorry, that was my main action. It was a spell, so bonus action. Oh no, that's also a spell. All right, I guess all I can do is just stay where I am.
Cal, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to cause some mischief, Duff. Am I within striking range of this individual?
Yeah, he backs up. Yeah. It's a small tent. Very
since
intimate.
your guy isn't. He's not in a square. I can't really tell.
I knew he's going to do that. You know what?
All right. I'm going to strike at him, and I'm going to burn a key point and do a flurry of blows. So that should give me 3 attacks, 1 with a weapon, and then my 2 flurries. So I'm going to control click on him, And it says that I'm targeting him. Very good. And I'm going to, let's see, go down to my actions tab, and I'm going to double click on my short sword.
Yep.
Is that a hit on that guy?
Yeah. Shows it in the. You don't see it? Yeah. All right.
Hit. Okay, took some damage. And let's see, I'm going to click off a key point on my flurry of blows, and I'm going to do 2 open hand attacks. First one
Yep.
hits for a wee bit oh goodness, and I'm going to do something special with that attack.
Oh boy.
And my other attack, it's a 10. I don't know if that's a miss. Okay, I'm going to burn another key point, and I'm going to make him make a strength saving throw. And if he fails, he's going to be pushed back 15 feet. I know he doesn't have 15 feet, but I'm hoping to push him into the tent and make the tent sort of collapse on us. Or make him bounce against the tent and fall to his knees or something like
Gotcha.
that.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw of, let me see, you were doing, let's see.
It looks like it's 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 2, plus my wisdom bonus, which is 3. So it's a 13, I believe.
All right. So,
I believe.
Which one? No, did I not code? No, wait. Did I not code? I thought I did. I not put open hand technique for you. Well, I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, they're there. You could have. So, guys. So when you're looking at your action sheet, make sure you look at the magnify. If there's a magnifying glass, look at yours, Cal. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're all there. I was like, boy, I knew I did this. So now you just need yeah. So just grab the strength. Just grab that save and drop it on him in the combat tracker, and it'll roll it for you.
Save DC 30. Let's see. Cast effect. Push 15 feet away. That's
it's the one right above. So basically, I do them in order. So the DC 13, if you're prone, and the next one, either one. Okay, so he keeps his balance when you push him.
All right. And I'm going to shout and attack Key Hop, just so everybody, my friends, know that I'm in the tent. They hear me inside the tent. And how about advancing?
My turn.
On the
Nicely
combat
done, then. Yep.
tracker. I had to try it. Just
I know. We haven't been a while, so get back into the mechanics. Because I use, I know Alex uses it. Y'all use Fancy Grounds. I'm not sure if he uses as much coding as I do, but I try to make everything here code as much as possible so that Fancy Grounds does all the work for you. Balthazar.
So, what does turn the unholy do? Because the shield doesn't work. It just does nothing. It says summary level 0 skill 0.
My bad. I didn't copy it in there for you. So if you go to your build here, so it's basically channel divinity, just like here I'll copy. Yeah, that was my bad. See, I did.
Sacred weapons not in there either.
Yeah, I'll fix that. I miss it sometimes. There you go.
That's okay. They just kind of appeared, and I was like, "What the hell does this do?"
Yeah, those we went from the level up, and I've done it for you. So now, if you click on the shield and turn on holy, you'll see an explanation there. It's basically
and sacred weapon as well.
Sacred weapon. Yeah, I'll copy that over here in a second. Yeah, the secret. Basically, that allows it. Basically, your weapon becomes full of radiant energy, and it will add a modifier to your attack rolls. Basically, you holy wise your weapon.
Okay, I just wanted to know what it did because they just kind of like popped up and I was like,
okay, so anything's always going to be in your abilities tab. So if you go over to the abilities tab and then channel divinity up there, all your abilities are there. So I just copy stuff over to the actions tab for those that are that get some type of roll. So I will add that in. There you go, sacred weapon, all done. Were you using the sacred weapon, or are you just hitting them right now? Just regular?
No, I'm just hitting them. I just wanted to know what they did.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back through. My bad. All right.
All right, you have to reduce the 3 damage again because this is my offhand weapon.
On the dagger. No, that was the. There you go. So +3. Thank you very much to Zombie 5. All right, will do. All right. He stumbles, and he's sitting right there as you've pushed him, and he kind of rotates around, and he looks back over. I've done you no harm. What is the meaning of this? And all of a sudden, he just kind of snaps his fingers, and that should be. Make sure. All right. Make me a perception check, Cal.
Would you like to have him in the tower?
No, you're fine. I should, but this, because basically with the perception of 10, you can see through the backside, outside the tent into the tower area. Mm-hmm. What you see is old ruin. There is a stairwell kind of going up, and then it just kind of stops. There's no floor above it, and the wizard. 1 minute is stepping in front of you, and a misty form appears, and then you see him reappear right back there.
A cheeky devil.
And he's grimacing at you, and he goes, "Enough of this! I've done no wrong to you. Why attack me?
I can't answer till my turn.
Hold your weapons. I mean you no harm, or we can get physical." Tripe.
Are we gonna get physical, or
Make me a perception check to see if you actually hear that.
Oh, fair point.
Please.
Sounds like Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
Let's get physical.
That's good. You will hear the wizard yelling out in the tower over the din of the moaning zombies.
So what's the plan? Are we gonna...
Well, you're in combat. You can yell out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's up,
I suppose I'll yell
hearing
out.
that. Yeah. Now you're gonna take a swipe from the zombie as you run away.
You
get an up
put
attack.
unconscious as its effect.
Oh, and it did? Why did I? Oh, that's my bad. It's not. So that's because he killed it, but it wasn't killed. I apologize. So you can decide whether or not you want it. That was from Nigel, but he had to give him some hit points back. I didn't catch that. Sorry. So he is still
I
up.
might as well kill it. I did not want to do that. Wait, did I?
Yeah, you don't put the effect on you until after you hit. Yeah, so I'll just pull it off. Yeah, you first just do your attack. Now you may put the Colossal Slayer effect on you. And then give him the damage. Okay, that's going to he needs a, let's see, I think that is a con saving throw of 18. Oh, wow. Okay. So he crashes to the ground under the flurry of the strength of your blow. And you going, and then all of a sudden you hear him, and he stands back up. You only do Colossal Slayer. I don't think you can do it. I think you can only do it once per. Yeah. So you can go up.
You also have it stacked twice now.
Yeah, pull it off. Oh, I need to actually turn that so it only does it per roll. Oops. That's a coding issue. Let me fix that real quick on the next roll. Okay. So now you...
I just grabbed 3 dice. I don't know how to put them down.
Just drop them onto the desktop anywhere not on something. Just let go of them on the...
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to take 5 points of damage. And let's see. I need to... He will drop down to the ground again, and then all of a sudden he stops breathing, and then all of a sudden you hear and he stands back up.
They're not dying, guys.
They're not dying.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Zombie
meta is
one.
undead fortitude.
He will continue. They will move. That lasts a full minute, so there is no saving throw for that. Okay, so these guys will all join their comrades. They're fleeing of the scene, but they will get I do believe that they have to at least see you. If they get away... Oh, I didn't do it for you either. Crap, I need to put turn undead on there, so my bad. If there's nowhere to move, must spend its time trying to move as far away as you can, and can't take reactions. It prevents it from moving effect. But I thought that they at least had to... whatever about it. These are just little zombies. He's turned. Turn 12 is on the cleric, so he will swing and miss. 3 is sitting here. He will try to swing. Completely whiff. This one will try to swing. And he hits upside the head. Oh, and he knocks you... Oh, no! So he hits you so hard, he rang your bell, and the Bane effect drops. It breaks your concentration.
Well, I didn't get prompted for a con save.
It's
though.
automatic now in Fantasy Grounds. If you look in the combat tracker,
okay.
it rolls it for you automatically now. Yep. The zombie 5 will hit Balthazara. Oh, big clock there. All right. Zombie 7 will swing and miss. Turned. Number 9, who did not like having all these new holes in his new outfit that Tripe is just ruined. He just got it off the rack. Swings and he's unconscious, but he's still he dropped to 17, but that's my bad, so he's still gonna miss. Nigel.
All right, so this fellow in front of me is still a part of the living undead.
Yeah, he's really, really undead and pushing his 9 lives.
Fair enough.
You've watched him get up several times now.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and stop him from getting up ever again.
Zombie groaning. Where are my zombies? There they are. Come on, zombies. Let's do this. A hit and another dying of a 18 plus the 5. He would have... I don't believe he's going to be able to make that saving throw, but we'll just try.
Yeah,
he needs
baby.
to be a 23. No, he does not. You lop his head off, and you look at Tripe, kind of a little wink, and the zombie drops, twitches, and moves no more. And then he does a cartwheel away from you, Tripe, with a giggle.
He's a living legend.
Thank you. I'm going to. I can still use my offhand attack on zombie 3. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Oh my! Basically, all you do is just don't fail. All right, so we don't get the 4 on 3.
That's correct. Thank you.
The Rio.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is take a look at spells I've used. Oh, no, I didn't choose Sanctuary this time. Oh, well. Okay, then. In that case, I am going to first, with my main action, I'm going to attack Zombie 3 with my short sword.
Hmm. Hit.
And let's see here. Bonus action. What can I do with my bonus action? You know what? Just to be on. Wait, how much damage did I take the first time around? Trying to look here. Oh, I only took 2 damage. Never mind. That's fine then.
How?
All right. Well, my speed increased to 40 feet, so that's only going to be a 30-foot move, which I will do. And those last 5 feet are going to be, a jump in the air, and I'm going to come down, and I'm going to strike at him with my short sword upon completion of my jump. I think he's still targeted. I don't know. It doesn't say he's targeted, so maybe I have to click on him again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh.
Okay. See, I'm learning.
That's a hit.
That's a tasty short sword attack. Does a wee bit of damage. I'm going to expend a key point. I'm going to do oh, I closed my...
You click off after you use it, so go back to preparation, change your mode to preparation, use it first, and then check it off. And then that's it won't go away then. See?
Mode preparation. Okay, it's my first time
Either
on
one.
the screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Preparation, click on Flurry of Blows.
Well, which one are you going to do? Try to knock them down? Is that what you said?
No, just use a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Combat standard. There's my flurry. Okay, it's clicked off. I guess I can just open hand attack him twice. 14 hits. And my second attack and final attack, flurry of blows, is only a 9. And I will advance.
Balthazar.
I didn't quite appreciate being freaking slapped across the head with a zombie.
It just kind of smiles at you with not just one tooth.
That was weird.
Well, you threw 2 damages.
Oh, it didn't work the first time.
It takes us. It may have been lagging. You got a 6. So let me take off the 10 points on zombie 5. All right. Go.
Gotta take the 3 off again.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm
I should
sorry.
code those,
Is
but
this
it's
a
just
D4?
yeah,
Is this a
okay.
D4? Would you like me to use that instead?
Or you're good. You're good. Don't sweat it. Because, well, no, the reason why is the coding, the damage types sometimes will also be there, and they could matter on the attack. And so rolling just the D4 doesn't apply, whether it's piercing or bludgeoning or something like that. And you could benefit. Some creatures could be resistant to that damage or vulnerable to it, and so you can go ahead and roll. I'll just take it off. You know, I don't mind doing that. All right. Well, he will. Not feeling well. He's barely standing. He seen Cal there, not letting go. He will look up, and he basically, I've done nothing against you, and he grabs a hold of you. Oh, and for a brief moment, the power surges through his arm into Cal, and you feel your body stiffen up as your muscles tighten, and like a big Charlie horse racks your body, and then you just go whatever, and you knock his hand away, and he, looks very unhappy and quite concerned for his health now.
Yeah. Now, but I think that might have been like a hold person spell or something.
Yeah, he was trying to do something to you that was going to try to cause you to stop attacking him. Yeah. Right.
All right. There you just.
All right. Oh.
All right.
Zombie 1. Okay, so these guys are fleeing out the scene, so they're just going off. They are basically off the map right now, folks. Miss. Zombie will actually turn. Since Nigel hit him, he will turn and he will give you a taste of your own medicine, Nigel. Miss on the cleric. Balthazara will get swung at here. Oh no!
Oh no! He didn't take to me hitting him very nicely.
Oh, he didn't. He is going to clock you pretty hard there. This 6, he's turned. And this one will turn to Tripe. There, and he will swing at Tripe. Oh no! Another critical.
Damn, Duff.
Knock some snot
The
out of Tripe.
zombies are lurking.
Nigel.
All right, my friends, here we go. Let's do this thing. Stabby, stabby.
Hit. Hit. Give him 4. Well, all right, yeah. So he gets 2
Yeah,
back.
he'll have 2 left.
Yeah, and so that's on zombie 3 again. All right. Okay,
Thank you.
Rio.
Okay. I think what I will do then, in terms of, let's see here. Actions, main actions. I'm gonna make another attempt at casting Bane, but I'm gonna target a few different zombies this time.
What's your range on it?
I believe it is 30 feet.
Anyone in? Yeah, you see them all. You're good. All three
They all
failed.
fail.
Oh.
Nice.
There you go.
And let's see. Bonus action. I've already used a spell, and I have no cantrip. That is a bonus action, so that will be my turn.
Well, put the effect on them.
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
I mean, unless you don't want to. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, they're not that evil.
I think it's
zombies.
only the polite thing to do, Duff, for me to
Oh,
put the
man,
effects
come
on them.
on. Kalraska.
Attacks. Ooh, big money. Big money. Big money.
Mm-hmm. Break his neck. He drops to the ground dead.
Gonna start searching his body.
He's just got some red robes on and some component, pouches, so a few things like that. So some herbs and, miscellaneous things like that. And then this, just a standard, I think it was just a standard staff. Let me check, make sure. Yep. It had a little focus on it, little crystal, red crystal.
I sort of tossed that 5 feet away.
Okay.
And I
Balthazar.
advanced about.
Yep, I'm just looking at stuff. Okay, I want to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay. So, Wrathful Smite.
So
makes
do I
it-
click this button?
What you do first, so it says the next time you hit, and you'll see the magnifying glass over there to the right of it. So basically what's going to happen is you first need to, if you're going to cast it, you first need
I've
to hit.
targeted the effect, but
No,
I have
Not yet. You don't
okay.
put, no,
Oh,
so you
shit.
don't put, that's okay. So you don't put it on you yet until after you make the hit, because it's not going to do any
Okay.
good if you miss. So, and you basically, so you got the hit, and now you put the effect on you, okay?
Okay, give me 1 second. Gotta find it. Button.
Okay, very good. And now you do the damage.
How do I?
You've already, you just click it.
Oh.
Not to save. No, not to save. You did. So it's basically just giving you extra damage. And so you're gonna you attacked with your weapon, so you give the longsword damage. Hold on, let me put this back on because you just wasted it. It just fell off. No, it's there. Okay, so basically now give the sword damage. There you go. See, and then added the extra stuff to it, and
Okay.
you gave him 8 points of damage.
We'll just
but
say
that's
I was
a-
confused by getting hit upside the head.
Yeah, that's okay. And you're learning still, so I'm not. This is the big part of why we do this. This was psychic damage, so it's really he doesn't really have a brain. He was wanting your brain, but he is going to fall to the ground. What's left of any inside of him, brain wise, material wise, seeps out of his ears as you see him collapse and twitch no more. Killed them.
Huzzah!
And then you check off a spell slot because that's
Yep.
what Raffle
Give me
Smite
1
does.
second.
There you go. Oh, look at Tripe getting him back. Got slapped around last time. Now he gets the Batman.
Just wait, I got one more thing.
Oh, look at him. There you go.
But wait. But wait, there's more.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh,
Is he dead?
Yeah, I think he has to make a 23 con save.
Yep, and he has Bane, so he has a minus D4
Yeah,
Watch it
so
roll
he's not
now.
gonna-
saving
20.
throw.
No, he rolled a 1. So you completely sever his. His head roll. You hit it so hard it rolls off, bounces off the wall on the right hand side flings right back over him and goes nothing but net straight down the well.
Goal.
Hole in one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Yep. Zombie number 12. All right. Done. All right. Turn. Zombie 12. Well, he didn't like getting hit by you, so he will turn. Right. If Zombie 3 will try to hit Nigel. But hits, even with Bane. Zombie 4.
To every undead. Turn.
No, really. Oh, man.
There is a cleric.
Nigel.
All right.
Eric, did you see the room that we created for y'all for class dismissed on the Discord server?
I did. That's going to be
Yeah,
a lot of
they're
fun.
already posting in it right now. Looks like.
So we laughed for like 3 straight hours the other night.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Zombie 3 needs a very high roll. Nope. He crashes to the ground and dies.
I would like to take a 5-foot step this way and then do the offhand thing.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Okay. What else? Rio.
Okay, so would I technically have advantage on zombie number 12 since he is currently looking away, or do I have to be
You have to be
flanked more
behind
to his
him.
rear?
Yeah. So you've got to be
Okay,
the
so if I
3
move
squares. You move there,
5
it's perfectly
feet to his
legit.
left?
You have advantage on number 12 then. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will target number 12 with my short sword.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and just looking around. Could I just take a look around at my party members to see what kind of shape they're in? You know, just to avoid metagaming. I just want to see how they're doing health-wise.
It'll show you in the combat tracker.
Okay, I just wasn't sure whether or not that'd be metagaming or not. If you
No, well,
wanted
you're
me
looking.
to do a
You're attacking, but you're also. No, I don't have a problem with you looking at you. That you can discern on your own. That's why it's there for the combat tracker for you to see. So you don't have to ask.
Okay. And from this vantage. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to see where Cal is. Okay.
No, you're not.
In that case, I will move on to Cal.
Cal.
All right. I mean, this guy, is it still possible that he could roll a 20 on his death saving throw, come
He's
up with 1 hit point, and stand up again?
They're dead.
He's dead. Okay.
NPCs don't do that.
Oh, all right. Then I'm going to move into this tent.
At least that's what you think.
I'm just going to see if there's anything else in here that is interesting.
There's a bunch of stuff you're gonna have to spend some time. He's got, like I said, it's kind of like a comfortable traveling suite. Like I said, there's a cot, chair, writing desk that's kind of turned over, some supplies, and you see a couple of, you see a big chest on the ground that's in front of the cot. but it's closed.
All right, I'm gonna open up a sack and I'm just gonna start stuffing stuff into it. Basically, not the chest, but all the any books, any items, any cool stuff.
Just yeah, he's got a few books, some writing
Just
utensils, notes.
just in case we have to run away real fast when we get a chance of getting some of this loot together.
Yeah, stuff that you see, supplies, writing supplies, note-taking supplies, some maps, all kind of laying on this desk. Uh-huh.
Well, just my background is Outlander, so the maps would hold significant interest to me.
Are you going to take time to look at them, or are you just you're just taking
Nope.
time just to grab stuff that's laying around on the table? Okay. All right.
Carefully roll them up and stuff them.
All right. Balthazar.
Can I use my lay on hands on myself, or is that
Yes,
on
you
older
can.
people
No,
only?
you can feel yourself easily. Yep. So you have, it should be
Getting
lay a
speedy.
hand.
I
Yeah.
think I have 15 because I
15
haven't
now.
used any of them, right? Yeah.
That's right. So you can do up to half. Actually, so right now at third level, yeah, you could let all 15 could be used on one person or split apart. So you could give yourself all 15 if you wanted to, or just whatever.
I don't
amount
know
you want.
how to make it less.
So you're just going to track it. So
Oh.
basically, how many hit points are you wanting to give yourself?
I think just 5 for now.
Okay, so basically go back to the go to your character, go to the front page, your main tab, your character sheet, and change the wound amount to what it should be. If you're giving yourself 5, then change it to 10. There you go. And then you still have 10 hit points basically of lay of hands left right now until you do another long rest. You just have to remember it. That's all.
Okay. Don't want to run over here and fail horrifically and then die.
Nicely done. You still move if you'd like.
I think I'm just gonna go move around. Wondering why Cal went into the tent in my brain.
Okay.
Privacy.
Try.
All right. Just as a quick question. What race are the zombies? Can I figure it out? Or...
You're seeing humanoid types, then looks like they've been up out of the grave for a while. Mostly all humans.
All right. I should have added that after I did them. Yeah.
So you can, so y'all should see a winged foot in the combat tracker next to your name. Do y'all see that? That shows.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Once you put effects on somebody, if it's a spell that you do and you put the effect on them, you have the ability then to take it off of them. And some of y'all stuff like a paladin, you're going to get some area of protection spells here in a little bit that you can put effects on other people, and you're going to know that you need to put them on and remove them off. You're responsible for doing it, and we'll cover it more. But that's how, if you put an effect on wrong or something like that, you can take it off. You don't have to have me do it. Okay, well, you're still going to hit his Colossal Slayer.
All right.
Still standing. Ooh!
Wow.
What about now?
Well, you gotta give him the
Yeah.
No, wait. Why? I saw Savage. You can okay, so that's done. Okay, but why was that on? Oh, is it not taking off the roll? Hold on a second now, because you only get to use that once. Oh, you did Savage Attacks. You did something else.
Yeah, that's
oh, my
different,
bad.
yeah.
My bad. I was like thinking, okay, yeah. So what's the? Oh, yeah, he's not going to survive that. I'm not even going to try. There you go. I apologize, Tripe. We doubted you for a brief moment. So sorry.
How dare you?
Alrighty. They're turned number 4. This is looking at the cleric. Wings. Turned. All right, Nigel. Steps up.
Yeah, steps over. We'll give him the old slice and dice with the rapier.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna give 4 back to 4.
Give 4 back. Yep. Thank you.
Rio.
Okay, I think just a nice old standard short sword here will work. Is the zombie still currently engaged with me? He's just focused
Yes.
on me, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Correct. He hit you.
Okay, then. In that case, I'm going to stay engaged with them, but I'm going to move 5 feet over here so that his back will now turn towards Nigel and Tripe.
Mhm.
So, and I'll take a swipe
Strategy.
with my short sword.
Look at
Nice.
learning some tactics here. Man,
Nice
my.
strategy. Nice. All right.
Wow.
I'm just. Would I have another round of stuffing stuff in the sack?
You basically picked up stuff that's kind of laying around. You're just, there's a lot of stuff, so it's more than, if you've just got a small sack, you've got. I mean, this is basically his whole life is traveling gear, everything, and things that are laying around. There's a lot of stuff here.
All right. Then I pick up the chest, and
The big chest. It's like a
Yeah.
traveling chest.
all right.
Like-
Is it too encumbering to pick up?
Well, no, you can pick it up. And you can tell that it's got stuff in it.
All right. I'm gonna drag it. How about I
Okay.
drag it out?
Okay, that's
And
fine. Okay.
That's cool.
Drag
Peek
out.
around, see
Y'all see him pulling out a big chest. Balthazara.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow at him, just bewildered, what the heck are you doing? They're and just point at the zombie and point at the other zombies that have run away. What are you doing, Cal?
I don't make eye contact with her.
Probably doesn't want to get hit.
Okay, well, I'm going to verbally say, "What are you doing, Cal?" and go over here.
Hit.
Yeah.
Let's see. You hit him and you cut a deep swath across his body, and he drops to the ground, twitching there. And then all of a sudden, you see him, and he rises back up again.
Darn it, zombie.
Hit again.
You
But
don't
you're
just
gonna
yet.
give him 6 points. Well, so it's 4. Hold on, con saving throw.
Yeah, we'll just assume that he comes back up.
He comes. Yeah, he stands back
Yeah.
up again. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Sorry. Oops. That was.
I closely inspect that he has a Chumbawamba t-shirt with their
Hold on
hit
a
single.
second. That was zombie number 4. I gave the wrong one. Okay. All right.
He's also
Alright.
still unconscious.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that off. Boom.
I suppose I'll finish the job.
Ooh. Hit.
You have advantage in case you want to try a crit.
You do. just roll your attack one more time.
All right.
Just well, I didn't mean with advantage. Yeah, sorry.
That's a lot of nat 20s.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
no, yeah, but so you just need, and don't click advantage. Just roll a regular attack. When that happens, you don't roll advantage. You don't click it again. Just roll the attack, since you don't get the bonus of having another advantage roll. So it's basically just give me one attack without advantage, and that if you get another 20 again, then I'll give it to you. So.
All right. I didn't think I had
That's okay.
advantage.
Yeah, it's fine. Now we're learning. So just throw that attack one more time without advantage,
Oh right.
so I can see. No,
Why does it still have advantage?
you have it clicked down there. Are they? That's okay. No,
I don't have it clicked. It's not lighting up.
Let's see. Well, it's doing it for some reason. We're just gonna give him the what was the original damage here? Let me see what that was. That was 7 con saving throw. He rises back up again because he's showing unconscious. I had to take the effect off of him. That's why I was giving you advantage on the roll.
Can I have advantage for my offhand attack?
Yeah, you still do. You always have advantage. Yeah, that. So what you click there, you go, and it's a hit. Oh, that's gonna be 6. Let's see, does he make it? He does not get back up. Alrighty. So for the brief moment here, we are out of combat. You know that you have set some zombies off into the countryside as they have moved off. But there are no other zombies in the general vicinity. And Cal has come out of the tent with a big chest that he's dragging on the ground.
I'll simply say to those of you that are hurt to please gather around and let us pray. And I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
I'm going to go in and get more stuff.
Would you prefer if I pray to your god, dear Rio, or can I pray to mine?
It's fine as long as mine can hear me. You can feel free to pray to mine or pray to yours. Yeah, mine's a god of knowledge. He's pretty indifferent.
Eldad get a little jealous. Let's just say that.
All right. So, Duff, if I'm correct, then Prayer of Healing will then be an effect I drag on to the other players, correct?
So Prayer of Healing, let me go ahead and look, make sure. You're going to up to 6 creatures of your choice, each regain hit points. Yeah, you drag, actually it's a heal and put it on each and every one of them. And it will roll for you. It will roll the heal automatically.
All right. I'll just say to Cal, are you hurt?
I'm good, boss.
Nicely done.
Because I figured, I've already spent the spell slot, so I might as well get everyone.
Well. Okay, I'll take you take.
All right.
Yeah, while you do that, that's 10 minutes. So while he is doing this ritual, the rest of you hear Cal making a mess inside the tent, and y'all are you got to kind of stay in the general vicinity while he's doing this ritual to give you the heal. So what are y'all doing then?
How much would this tent be worth?
Whatever. It's not in. Well, let me see what it shows in the player's handbook. But it's a used tent. So adventuring gear.
We call it broken in.
Yeah.
Used and has a 5 foot, 6 foot slit in the back of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's only worth a couple of gold pieces. Now it's only not even worth that because it's damaged.
Oh, we could stitch it up. That's no problem.
You're going to know that unless it's got value to it and all that, you're, and for the time being and all that, you're not going to really find You might talk to Lucine. She might buy it back, but probably not in the condition that it's at because she's got some tents.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you going? You're running to.
I'm going over to where I remember in the chaos of the combat. I saw Cal running over here.
Yeah, there's a
I
dead
heard him
wizard
say
on the
key
floor.
off from inside this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I remember there being some sort of marking. Would Rio perhaps be familiar with this
You can make me an Arcana
religious
check.
order or
Look at it.
organization?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arcana with advantage.
He's got a staff too. I sort of kicked it aside.
Yeah, you're going to know that he is a red wizard of Thay, a necromancer.
I'll relay that onto the group. And sorry, does Cal have the staff,
It's
or is
just
it
on the
still
ground.
on
It's just
on his
it's just
person?
a standard staff with a little spell focus on it. Doesn't look that fancy.
Does it perhaps have a glass-like appearance?
No, it does not. It has a little gem on the top of it, but it's not a glass staff. Not at all.
Okay. In that case, then I'm just gonna take the staff with us. I'll just be like, maybe Sildar is somewhat familiar with any, let's say, dark magic users that have been around the area as of late. I'll take the staff with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's in the chest? Just clothes?
You open it up and you see a chest that's, and it's kind of all thrown in there, not folded up, definitely a bunch of clothes from what you're looking at. Yeah. Just peering down into it. Full of them.
Got some maps and a book or two, some scribing tools, some ink.
I will definitely take the scribing tools and the ink, as well as the book. Does the book?
It's got some notes. It's got some. There's a few of them are just some storybooks. One of them is basically a discussion of, it's like a history of the area. Talking about it looks like it dates back 120 years or more. Talking about the area, talks about the old owl well, and he's got some notes, question marks next to it, next to the discussion about this tower. He has some air, you see in him. Well, you won't see a map because Cal's got the maps. But the book itself doesn't have any, he's going to have he'll have a spell book on him. I'll take that back, right? Because he is
Yeah.
Ooh, a spell book.
He has,
That'll
he
be
has a
useful
spell
for the
book.
scrolls I have.
This could be the guy that the Banshee told us. He's
I'm not sure. I mean, that guy said he was from a city called Erebor. It's further to the south. Thay, if I'm not mistaken, is further east.
Thay is definitely another part of the continent.
But yeah,
And
I
she
just
said
gathered
that
all the stuff and put it in the sack, just in case we had to loose very fast.
I'll turn to Cal and say, did that necromancer say what his name was?
It was hard to because I broke his teeth.
Okay. Well, I doubt then it would be Cernoth, which I believe is the one that it was that Agatha traded the book with. Was Cernoth?
Yeah, a couple hundred years ago, when she was alive.
And then Beaugentil is the mage that apparently had some sort of involvement with Cernoth, or
Beaugentil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a look at the spell book, though, if that's all right with everyone.
Careful, might be trapped.
It's bound in a red leather. It's got some markings on it that you do not understand. And when you try to read them and look at it, they just kind of crawl. They move. You're unable to focus on them.
Okay. So my guess is then it probably is warded then.
Could be just in a arcane language that you don't speak, maybe.
Arcana
the
check again.
lettering was
Arcana
the
check.
leather would, or sorry, the letterings wouldn't move.
If it's magic you can't read, they will move. You don't know the magic. You're a cleric.
Okay.
Yeah, these are spells
Are
that you
there-
don't know. So
Are there any particularly fine clothes in the chest?
it looks like there may be some down there. You see a kind of some hiking clothes, some clothes that are dirty, some have got a little blood on them, but you think you see some maybe down to the bottom.
Oh, that's so last season.
You want to get them.
Let's
See
get
what they
them.
are. Well, so you reach down in there to get the fine clothes, and when you pull them out, a little leather bag pouch falls to the ground at your feet.
Cool.
What's in the pouch?
Gems, I bet.
You're going to open it up, and you're going to see a bunch of coins. There looks to be a pearl. There looks to be a red potion, and there is a piece of paper scrolled up in a bone tube, and a small little tiny jeweled box that is closed. It's got a few, small little gems on it, and it's inlaid in silver and gold. Looks, it's got some value to it. A little bitty, about the size of your palm.
I'll throw the scroll to Rio and inspect the box.
All right, I'm going to put this stuff in the party sheet. If you're going to share it with everybody. All right. Jeweled box.
Anything inside the small jeweled box?
He didn't ask.
Is there anything inside the small jeweled
You
box?
shake it, and there's something inside. Yes.
Can I open the small jeweled
Yep.
box?
You open up, and it's in the party sheet now. There is a little ring.
Can I
Hmm.
put a ring on my finger?
Mhm.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Try it. Perhaps it
He-
has some sort of dark magic on it. I would feel much
Ooh.
safer if I identified it first.
He
Maybe-
beat you
maybe
to it. He puts it on his finger, and nothing happens.
Do I feel any different? Nothing.
Don't try and attune
Dude.
to it, please.
You don't know
Just
what it is.
wait.
He doesn't know what it is, so he can't attune to it till it's identified.
I'm gonna start
If
tapping
it's-
the
if
ring.
it-
See
if it's
anything
magical.
happens.
You're going to do what to the ring? Sorry.
Tap the ring. See if anything happens.
Rio's just freaking out, just yelling at it, just screaming at him, like, stop doing that.
No, just you tap it, nothing happens.
I throw the ring in the bag. Say
Okay.
it's useless.
At
What are
first, I
those
thought you were going to
zombies
say that you're
coming
going to
back?
throw it down the well. I'm like, oh, God.
All right, what was that, Cal? Sorry.
Zombie's supposed to come back.
They're over there. Well, no, they've been turned, but you don't know where they're at. You guys are going to have to go find them. But you've got a few items that, definitely, you've got a pearl that y'all know is a pearl. You've got a jeweled box that you think, and it's in there. It's like I said, it's worth about 25 gold. I'm not really worried about, but you have a red potion that you don't know what it is, a ring, you don't know what it is, and a scroll inside this little tube. And then there was a bunch of coins. I put them in the party sheet. I put them in the party sheet too. I haven't dispersed them out yet, so I'm not worried about it at the moment. And that's it. Anything else of value? That's everything else looks like it's just regular stuff, and of no value.
Just generally speaking, are we kind of at long rest period now? that we
No,
traveled
a
all
long rest
day?
is only once per day. So you're basically, actually it would be. You're basically nighttime is falling on y'all, and this battle's taking place. So it has become, the beginning of night, and you know that you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 zombies somewhere out in the countryside now, roaming.
That sounds like a country folk problem.
Yeah.
And
They
for
may-
all
they
we
may come-
know,
It may come back.
for all we know, it could go out and pay those Cragmaw Castle boys a visit and, erase our problem for us.
Yeah.
But we'll never
Soften them up
find out.
for us.
Oh my god. So what are we doing? Are we resting here?
Yeah, I'm going to go in the tent and go to sleep. Wake me up if you need me to take a watch. Last watch would work.
Who
I'll
takes?
take,
Yes. So
I'll
we're
take
gonna
the first one then.
Where are you going to position yourself?
I think what I'll do
Where's everybody else
is,
sleeping?
in terms of what will be...
How much clothes are in the chest? How big is the chest? That's a better question.
It's like a traveling chest, like a big suitcase type, and it was full of clothes, except for down at the very bottom, and kind of tucked in with some of the fine shirt that you pulled out was this little bag. But the rest of it looks like it's been worn. Some of it's been torn. It looks like it was got a little blood on it. And they're just basically traveling clothes.
All right. Duff, I presume that this well is not going to be absurdly tall. It's about waist level, I presume,
Certainly.
in terms of its height. Okay, from the looks of it, this seems to offer me the best vantage point. I mean, barring the tent, so I guess I'll take my watch here.
Well, you've got the stairwell.
keep
They'll give
watch.
you that stairwell goes up maybe 10, 15 feet. Actually, hold on. Let me see. That's a good question. I forget. How tall is our tower?
Yeah, I'm just not sure how tall the walls are because I don't want to block my lines of sight.
Yeah, they can't be seen from outside. So there is, so you couldn't see what was inside. So that stairwell doesn't go all the way up to the edge of the tower. Yeah. So you're in the best spot where you're at. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just try and blend in as best I can. Using, I guess, my mask of the wild, so to speak.
Nothing happens during your watch.
Awesome.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Where are you going to
I'll
sit
just
yourself
kinda-
at? Mm-hmm.
Walk around and poke Rio and tell him it's time for him to go to sleep and just kind of chill in the same spot.
I just I don't really sleep. I just sit there just very wide-eyed staring off because I do the trance thing.
Hmm. So where are you walking around?
Like around the swell.
Chilling.
Yep.
Okay. Need a perception check, please. And can you see in the night? Can you see in the dark? I don't believe
No.
you can. You're going to be at disadvantage on that check, please. Means so when you roll that, roll me another one. Usually when I say disadvantage, you'll need to click down the bottom left-hand corner of the DIS button. Yeah, well, okay. All right.
Do you need me to
Okay.
try again?
No.
Maybe.
A sharp pain erupts from your back as something heavy hits you in the back and knocks the wind out of you. And you feel as though you've been struck with something. Came from behind you. You were kind of facing out this way, and it came directly behind you. It hit you hard, and you hear a
What
grunt
is with me and
roar.
Javelin?
Yeah, javelin, and you're going to turn to see an orc moving up towards you.
Can I just see the one orc?
At the moment.
Okay, well, I'm close enough. Am I close enough to try to wake him up without possibly other people hearing? And
Kick
by
'em?
other people, I mean other orcs.
You got to tell me how you're going to try to wake him up. Bye.
Okay. I'm gonna, I don't know, kick him in the shin.
I need a perception check at disadvantage, Tripe.
Alright, just so.
See if you feel her kick you. You do.
I wake up.
Yeah. She's standing and you see a large... Do you have dark vision, Tripe?
I do.
Yeah, so you'll see a spear, a javelin in her back, and she's kicking you, and you're looking up at her. And you hear a roar. Y'all can roll me initiatives. Everybody.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god! Every time!
None
Now
of
you
us got
have,
past
so
15.
now you understand that you have
I rolled a 1.
you have inspiration, so you can spend your inspiration to re-roll your initiative roll. One.
No, it's fine.
She wants to wallow in her misery.
Yes.
Alrighty, what am I doing here? We're gonna. All right.
Oh, what, I think Nigel's going first. I don't know why it has it on me.
I haven't set it yet. It won't. I got to reset. So I'm putting on. I was
Oh,
changing.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
it gave
I
me the
didn't-
notification.
Yeah,
for
it
some
won't
reason.
yet. I haven't started the turn yet. I am putting on some to war music. You know, you gotta have that. So. Alrighty, everybody has rolled. Nigel. I would need Nigel, you're asleep.
Then there I shall remain.
Mm-hmm. Rio, you're asleep. Because she kicked. Nothing else happened. All right, so you may pass your turn. Y'all are dead asleep. Mark 1. Well, he will grab his axe, charging Dragonborn, and will swing violently. Missing. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nigel. You're asleep, and this lovely back door that was made on the tent is now being used. And
Well, that's not very nice.
it is not
Air
very
conditioning.
nice. And the back door on you here, so to speak. It's supposed to be crit, but I'm not going to do that to you. Oh, man. A great axe buries in your chest. And you are waking up and you will see the chest and staring up you, standing over you. In this hole is an orc. And
Oh, that's not good.
Stripe, as you're sitting there looking, another orc comes running around the tent and strikes at you. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Stop that, Duff. Stop it.
This is gonna hurt.
It's not nice.
Ow!
I'm still breathing,
Ow.
guys.
You may make me a perception check with advantage because I'm assuming Nigel's gonna go, ouch!
Yeah, I'm gonna use some choice words.
Let's see how heavy sleeper he is. Alright, you will wake up to a scream. Turning to look above your head, and standing above Nigel is this nasty looking orc.
Was it 2 orcs that attacked Nigel, or an orc that swung twice?
Oh no, I just used the same orc to swing at Tripe. Only one. There's only one there. That's all.
I'd like to attack it.
Yeah, you
Let's
gotta
see.
stand up 10 feet. Stand up.
Okay, and then move I might as well engage it and use my whole 40 feet to kind of get.
Well, you can't get
Around
past
there.
him in the tent. He's kind of in the hole of the tent. You may not move through a character unless you want to make another hole.
Well, how about this? I stand up.
You can still
5,
swing at him. You can stand right over Nigel and
5,
swing.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm engaged. 40. How about using the front hole of the tent?
Oh,
to get
okay.
around.
I'm sorry. I had tokens unlocked. That's why I was like, I didn't see your movement. Okay.
All right.
So you're going to roll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get behind him. Certainly. Run around.
Okay, I'm
You're running out the tent and all that and running around. No problem.
Yeah. Why not go out the normal way? The way a normal person would.
He makes the hole, but he won't use it, folks.
Abilities, actions. I'm going to swing my short sword at him now that I have him targeted. Ooh, that's nice. Put a little hurt on him. Not much. And as a bonus action, I'm going to do a little open hand goodness. And he can help himself to another little bit of damage. Oh my goodness.
Break his neck. Drops to the ground.
And I advance my turn.
Okay. Try. Ouch. Oh, why is he? I'm sorry. He's still. Oh, wait. I don't know. Okay, good. I don't know why I made him invisible.
All right.
Oh, look, he's yelling out at them. Oh, nice. They just laugh at you. And yell some
Okay.
very, very nasty words back at you we can't use because this is a G show, thanks to Tripe.
It doesn't have to be G if you don't, if you
PG. I'm
don't need
teasing.
it.
They're going to yell some choice words back at you in Orcish that can't be translated. You swing like a girl. See? A female orc.
Okay.
Pansy. Balthazara.
So I just totally watched him like get destroyed. Right?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, thanks. You kicked him. You started the attacking by hitting him with your own foot, and that just
Can't you
proceeded to
leave
get
me in
his.
peace?
Mhm. Yeah, nicely done, Balthazara. Way to get your party members' backs.
Hey, last time I called out, it called more, and we got in a lot of trouble and almost died. So.
Praetor knows how to choose his adventuring party. The rejects for a reason. Hit.
Oh my God! Why? I can't. Just roll ones.
Praetor, are you not entertained?
No, was there a hit? Was that a hit? Was that a? Oh, I thought. Oh, it was a 1 on the damage. I thought it was another
No.
miss.
No, we're
What's
not.
up?
We're not critical missing today.
It's all right. We're getting there. Nigel, you have a axe buried in your chest. What's up, Ranger? Welcome to the channel. What are you gonna do, Nigel?
Yeah. So I'm going to dislodge this axe.
Yeah. It leaves a mark, just so you know.
Pardon me?
It leaves a mark.
Oh man, you don't say. I'm going to stand up,
Okay. 10 feet of movement.
which gives me
20 left, isn't it?
yeah. So I should be able to hopefully get to here.
Yes. You have, and his back is to you.
Oh, so that means advantage.
That is exactly what it means. Hit.
And some sneak attack.
Yes. Skewered him.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, this makes me feel a little bit better about my axe wound.
Vicious and delicious.
Yes, in a rage, Nigel skewers him. Rio, would you, what are you doing? Did you, were you, I can't remember, did you
I'm
get
in
up?
trance right now.
Uh-huh. So
No, because you
hear all
remember
this.
you told me that I had to skip my turn last time because you said I was asleep.
Oh, your perception roll. That's right. You didn't hear anything, so now you can wake up. Now you hear all this screaming and yelling. That will definitely pull you out of your trance. Unfortunately.
Okay, so I will get up. And I will move.
Okay. You are behind him.
And I am going to hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
And I believe that's with advantage because his back
That is
is turned.
correct. That is correct. Hit. Done.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to, because I didn't use a spell. I'm sorry. I still get to use a spell. Then for my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Tripe because he's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, the orc says he could use a little healing word if you don't mind.
I think I'll give it to the half orc. Thank you.
Half. They're vermin.
You're denying service because of one's race.
They're
Can't
not
believe you.
purebred. Forget the.
Well, no, it's a simple matter of them being a
I'm
business
joking.
partner, and they're right now the orc is harming my
you're
business. So.
Overthinking it. You're overthinking it. He says. Put logic to it. So then he, So then he, you hit him pretty good. So he will turn. He'll do like a big old haymaker swing of his axe, bringing it around, and just goes right over your head. Cal.
All right. Let's see if I can do this move here.
Yes.
I'd like to move thusly. I'd kind of like to get in on this little melee as well. Click on the orc to target him. Do a short sword attack on him.
With advantage. Oh, not ain't gonna matter. Oh, look at that.
And I guess I'll little damn. Oh, not bad. It's not terrible.
Killed him.
Yeah.
Drops to the ground. Killing him.
Well, Rio, you did say that you regretted not picking up an axe something from the last thing.
I figured we could just sell them.
Mm-hmm.
I have no intention of using them.
All right.
For
You guys just murdered my kin.
In normal D&D, yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, if y'all are really going to think you're going to need a lot of money, but most of the stuff is going to be at half price or less for the garbage that comes out of minions' hands and stuff like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there, and most of it's not going to be worth it. In a regular campaigns and all like that, there's more play there. Before what we're doing and all that, you're not going to get a lot of money for the selling of all the crap that you find. Just so you know.
Yeah. Well, I figured. Well, think of this now, lady and gentleman. We could at least maybe, I don't know, have some sort of proof that we have of our quarry of these orcs. Perhaps we go back into Phandelver and we show that we have in fact, or at least in part, completed somewhat of an orc job. Maybe they'll pay us, since we are technically in the region.
Always thinking, Rio. I respect that.
I guess I'll try my best with my short sword to do, I don't know, do something like carve off an orc ear or something.
Wow. Alright.
Right in front of Tripe, he does.
Exactly.
Just look at Tripe
Emotionally
and like,
scarred
what?
for life.
That could be his great.
No, you're not the one who's
going
to be scarred for life.
Exactly.
Nigel is.
Well,
Oh,
Nigel was
wow,
looking
that's
up,
rude.
Yeah, well, Nigel got the axe. Plus, he was looking up the cloth, the loincloth and this kilt, with whatever the orc was wearing, and got a full view of everything that was underneath there. So he's definitely scarred right now. Oh, have I got mail? What the hell, Duffy? Close mail, you dork. So that was in the middle of that was the second watch. So unfortunately, you have not been able to have a full long rest yet. Except for, well, no, at Rio, you didn't get your transient either, so we'd have to advance to third watch. Who's going
That's
to
me.
take the third watch?
Can
I'll
you
take it.
see in the dark?
No.
Great.
It's fine. You need to rest, Tripe, because you got pretty dinged up. I'll take the third watch. And I can see in the dark, so there's that.
Rio,
So
I
you'll
got
have
this covered.
So but third watch will get you to the morning, and then y'all will have to rest another 4 hours, to get a full 8-hour rest in. So then that should get y'all to, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be noonish time in there once y'all had a lovely long rest now. All right.
All right, I should also add, Duff, I'd also like to ID those 3 items: the scroll that was in the tube, the red potion, and the ring.
Okay, very well. I was getting ready to say you have identified. I couldn't remember if you had it. Okay, yep. So you will take time and you will identify these lovely, lovely items. The potion, done. The ring, done.
Ooh.
Scroll, done. So, there you go. And you'll have some money. I'm going to dole out the money to everybody. And y'all will need to change your coinage weight on your person. Reflect all that new loot that y'all have. So please do that. Do your math. Balthazar, you know what I'm talking about? Right?
Yep,
Yeah, okay.
I pulled out a calculator.
There you go. All right. Yeah, for anybody watching the stream, we track. Actually, is anybody new here? I don't think we do. Oh boy. We track our coinage weight.
Okay, so I will go out to the party and I will say, this red potion I'm sure you're all familiar with. Would anybody like a potion of healing?
Oh, I would love one.
They
I
clamor
will
all over
hand
you.
the potion of healing to Balthazara.
Okay.
I'll look at the spell scroll and I'm like, I think I would be best handling the magic. So I'll just pocket it.
All right, Balthazar, we'll turn your potion of healing back on. Okay.
What's the scroll do?
It is, from what I understand, it's an area of effect, and it can actually create essentially a sort of small zone of complete darkness. Not even natural light can penetrate it. It is magical in nature. But keep in mind that whoever is within that zone of darkness cannot see out, nor can we see in. So it is a double-edged sword, so to speak.
It's kind of neat.
It has to be cast by a magic user. It is a wizard spell, I believe. Evocation spell, yeah.
Question, Duff. I wouldn't be able to use any of those spell scrolls.
Not unless it's on. Well, you can try, but you have to roll against the ability check because it's not something that you can. It's not on your it's not your class spell.
Okay, so what is that? DC 10 plus whatever the spell's level is?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, and I'm assuming that'd be Arcana then, since it's magic use.
That's actually a good question. It would be Yeah, I guess it would probably be the best way to do that when you're going to try to, but you don't roll it until you cast it.
Yeah, yeah. I was just wondering if it was like the similar mechanics to like when a wizard has to copy
Yes,
a spell
same thing,
from a
same
scroll
thing.
into
Yeah,
a book. Yeah.
We'll do
Okay.
the same.
All right. And then I will say, I'm like, okay. So I will look around at each one of them, looking at Nigel, Cal, and Tripe. I'm like, you all tend to use either lighter or no armor, but I'm not sure how, let's say, agile each one of you are. Mr. Nigel, you seem to be able to escape away from enemies quite deftly once you strike. Mr. Tripe, you seem to get hit quite frequently. Cal, I'm not sure about it, but I take out the ring and I'll say, this will make you more difficult to hit should you attune to this ring. And I will tell them that it is a ring of protection. It will also help your saving throws.
Okay, so that is wrong, Joe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought ring of
so
protection gives you +1 on
no,
saves,
I'm sorry.
doesn't it?
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the spells. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Unless the spell is something that you would be able to cast, is in your class, you cannot cast it. So let's say if it was an identify scroll and you didn't have the spell, but you have identify as a spell that you can learn from your class, then you can roll it and then take on the level. If it was a higher level than what you had ability, you would take on that roll. But if it is a wizard spell, you can't cast it because you're a cleric.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe we can see if we can barter this in town, perhaps, or perhaps see if we ever run into any magic types, we can negotiate or use this as a bargaining chip.
Yeah. But the ring of protection, you are correct. That will add a +1 to whoever takes it and starts to wear it. It'll be an effect that will I will code, and we add it just like a class trait or something like that. You will add, it'll be a modifier that'll show up on the combat tracker, because if you lose the ring or something like that, then the effect will come off of you because it's not a +1 anymore. So yeah, if someone wants to wear that, I just need to know who has it, so then I can give them that extra coding in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. So, yeah, Rio is like, he's looking at all three of them, but I think Tripe would notice the fact that Rio is staring intently at him when he's talking about the ring.
I like what you're
Tripe
thinking.
wear pretty?
Would I? That's a very good question.
I don't know. You're a ranger, so
Technically, think about it this way, Tripe. It is a symbol of or a trophy of a slain enemy that you have bested in combat.
The orcs.
No, that
I
was-
meant
it
the
was in the
zombies and the
wizard.
necromancer.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean the wizard I killed? Oh, okay.
You didn't even let the wizard finish his monologue.
Oh, shots fired.
No.
Well, how do I know that you did that, Cal? All I saw you was you rustling through the chest while we were neck deep in zombies.
2 zombies against 4 of you is neck deep? Your
There were
language is
5
strange.
originally.
Your language is strange.
Oh, go and find some mead to drink.
Mead.
Don't mind
That's
if I
right.
do.
This guy didn't have any booze, did he?
No, he didn't have any booze, son. So sorry.
All right. I'll basically suggest to Tripe that he should probably attune to the Ring of Protection, and that'll be it.
I might as well, unless anybody has an objection.
Nope.
I already have so much armor. I think if I put more on, I'd explode.
So is Tripe gonna wear the pretty unicorn ring?
I may make a few modifications to it.
No, you just need to know if you're gonna. You can.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
Yeah. So grab the ring out of the party sheet and put it in your inventory. Okay. For the moment, do that.
Am I supposed to grab it by the shield or
So, yeah,
number?
yep. Either one. On either one, I would just grab it. You just grab. It's usually better to do it by the shield. There you go, and it gives you a +1. And I'm just going to right now temporarily add it to you on the combat tracker. You will see you have an effect. That means you're carrying the ring, and I will code that and have that in action still, so you can turn it on and off by the effect later on. It'll be under supplies. Okay.
I'm going to spend the morning looking at that. Looking at the maps.
They're maps of
I
the
like
area.
maps.
That's all that
I like
you.
maps.
Yeah, you see his travels have taken him across several, across the continent, but he has been tracking, and marking the well here. He marked Connieberry. He's marked a few towns over in the Desert Valley. He's just looks like
Anything look like a?
Go
Does
ahead.
anything look like a fortress in the woods?
Does not. There is nothing in the woods. Looks like he's not been anywhere near that. And yes, oh no.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Nice
Bad
try.
news.
We give you an A for effort, but he has not been in the woods. Doesn't look like he's gone much farther west from the tower here.
Gotcha.
And he was trying to find this tower, it looks like.
Huh.
And he also has the Agatha's lair documented on the map, that he has been there. And you see some notes along the map, questions for Agatha, and that's it. It just said some words. It's questions for Agatha, a couple of question mark symbols, and that's it. And one will never know now what questions he had.
How deep is the well? Can we see the bottom of it? Is it dry?
It's dried out. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah.
I'm gonna tie off a piece of rope to that. I guess if there's any bit of timber or something I can
You can
tie
make some, certainly.
Anybody mind if I go down and give it a?
I can just
See?
cast light on a little stone here, and I can just drop it down the well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast light on let's say a rock about the size of my fist.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just drop it straight down the well.
Yeah, it goes down about 40 feet or more, and hits hits dirt bottom.
All right.
There's nothing down
like
there from what you can tell.
I'd like to climb down.
Cut the rope.
I was just thinking that.
You climb down. I need to. Well, you can possibly fall.
I'll assist. I'll slowly belay him down so that he doesn't fall.
Oh, that's nice of you. All right, we won't mess with them. You can get down to the bottom of the well. It's been dry for a long time.
Gonna look for secret doors.
In the tower.
Skills. Move it aside so I can see the tower. Do a little perception, I guess.
Yes, that's correct. In the tower.
In the
You're
tower.
just feeling along the walls and all that, and some of the bricks kind of give way just a tad, and a little dirt kind of pours out from behind him and all that, but nothing. You can't seem to see or think that any of them opened in a door.
All right.
Or do they?
Climb back up with an air of disappointment about myself.
Yes. He needed a moment alone, folks. Stop. Momentary solitude.
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't see anything, sadly.
There's nothing there, and it is afternoon, lunchtime, noonish.
Coil my rope up, tie it up.
Got a whisper from Tripe. Chatting to everybody.
Oh, yeah. You mean in Fantasy Grounds?
Fantasy Grounds, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could track the orcs. I guess we'll wait until he gets back.
and the maps will show. Actually, we'll show Reverend Tor is on one of his maps. Cal, a little bit hill, fairly still south from where y'all at, and he's got orcs written under the name. Bastards.
That'll help us with the track.
Bastards.
Sorry, what was that? Actually, like an annotated note that he had
Yep.
on his map, just
Yep.
like in. So it said orcs and then in brackets bastards.
Yep.
Guess that's where he got his wounds from. That was kind of our next goal, is to go out to that area, right?
Unless
Yeah.
you took Rios' idea and just went back with the ear. Said, we did it already, thanks, pay us.
Well, no. I'm not trying to con them. I'm just saying, like,
That's what it sounded like.
we might as well get as much as we can. I mean, they're already dead.
What are we doing? It is. You're enjoying
Nothing.
the
I'm
fresh
just.
weather.
I'm listening to Balthazar and Nigel yell at each other in Elvish.
I'm going to pack this tent. I'm going to pack this tent up. It was very comfortable last night. Our next night, when we sleep outside, might not have shelter.
Nigel didn't think it was too comfortable. Did you ask him?
No, not at all.
I think from now on,
I don't
he's
know,
had
Duff.
traumatic experiences with tents. Just like every single time I've been in a tent, axe in the chest.
What's that, Cal?
I didn't ask him.
Oh, no. You and no. I'm not biting. Right back now. He's back. Okay, so what's the plan? What are y'all
I
doing?
believe we will track those orcs and see where they came from. This is the second time that we've been out here that they've attacked.
Okay. Yeah, you will notice that those orcs kind of came in from the west, and then their trail. Actually, Tripe, I need a nature check or tracking check, whatever you'd like to roll, since you are the ranger, apparently.
I will assist him so he has advantage.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
You're tracking the orcs.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so they came in from the west and then turned south and head back. So we will off this map. And everybody's got it. So yes, then they turned and came out and then begins to head between two fairly good sized hills. Make me another perception check.
Okay.
Tracking them. Aren't you a tracker anyway? Don't you? Who are you? What are you tracking? What are your east natural explorer mountains? Yeah. Yep. So you're moving through this area, and yeah, you're seeing that there are a few more orcs. Several footprint. You see these guys, but there are a few more that you'll start seeing are in the area, and it will get to be. You'll travel around, moving around, and you're doing a quite good job. And night time begins to fall again as you move farther, deeper into the mountain range of Sword Mountains, and then ever so briefly you will catch the hint of smoke that you just a light catch of it in the breeze. Tripe. Smoke is in the air.
I convey this information to the party.
Is it like a cooking fire? Do you smell meat?
Possibly. And you track around for a while, and about 50 yards, you'll come up over a hill, and you'll come up over another little rise and through a cusp of trees, and you will see the smoke is what's leading you. And when you get through this cusp of trees, I can't. And you will turn. You're going west. You will see what looks to be
Okay, there's the map.
it's coming.
All right, it's downloading.
Yep. In the bottom corner, you will see a there's smoke is kind of hanging along the branches and on the you see just a little wisp of it. That there is a cave that opens up at the bottom of a ravine, and hunkered by a boulder just about 20 yards on the outside the entrance of the entrance, Dirk, is an orc keeping watch. So there's a kind of a rock next to him, pretty good sized boulder. Let's put it right here, and he's just kind of sitting next to it, looking out, watching, scanning the forest line. The area, y'all are probably, like I said, about 50 yards away in the tree line.
So are we sort of like behind him on this map?
Yes,
up
you're
north
off.
of
You're
him?
off to the east side. Yeah, you're off the map right now. Yeah.
So 50 yards east, that'd be what, 150 feet?
Something like that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. And is there any sunlight left, or is it now complete nightfall?
It is nighttime now.
I suggest that we don't actually go in there during the night. Partially because most of us can't see.
Live a little, tripe. Come on.
I mean, I'm down with going for it, but I don't know about all of you. We might not come out.
Oh, I have the light spell,
it's super
but
dark.
and I'm mostly concerned about narrow passageways. We could always wait and rest and try again in the morning.
Yep. I've got this tent with us. We can go a mile.
Let's not set up the tent. I think that attracted them the first time.
Nigel's walking away already.
I think Nigel has the right idea. Let's find a safe place to set up camp for the night.
All right, y'all. All right, 1 second. You know what? We love it.
I'm setting up the tent anyway.
Do it. Do I have a tent? I know I do somewhere. I just don't remember where it's at on my. I don't think I've added it in. That's a shame. I should have.
Going to turn to Tripe and say to him, I think it's probably best, while there is still some light, one of the humans or the Dragonborn should take first watch, and then you and I should follow.
I agree.
Oh, nice. I'll take first watch. I don't mind.
I don't put Nigel in the chant. He's going, no, I don't think so. So where's everybody sleeping? Where's our patrol?
Away from the big tent in the middle of the
I
clearing.
am paranoid. Rio, true to his upbringing in the forest, He's going to go beside that bush, and he's literally going to sleep in the bush.
Well, that doesn't sound comfortable at all.
You get used to it when you live in the high forest.
They're all trees, so
Sorry, I'm just trying to get into the square, but I think we
You're
have
fine.
to clear movement? Okay.
I'll do it. Yeah, Nigel, you're going in the tent.
I'm gonna follow the person who can see in the dark, because my experience with the dark so far
Is this where the tent's going back here?
involves a lot of javelin.
Yeah, there was no reason to. I had to zoom out. I didn't know that there were trees. All I saw at the beginning was just the campfire, which probably
Oh,
isn't
no, this
really
is-
there.
This is our standard camp map for the channel.
So yeah, I'm set it
Can
up
I-
between some trees.
Can I set up some rope attached to a tree that will tug me if something moves across it, acting as a tripwire almost?
Sure.
That is a good idea. I should probably do the same.
I think I'm going to click off some rations.
Yeah, y'all
Maybe I'm
need to,
gonna
yeah,
click
click off a couple of rations. Actually, thank you. I hadn't done that in a while. Yeah, so y'all have gone through a couple of days of rations, please. And nothing happens on the first watch. Who's second?
All right. So let's see.
I will take the second then.
All right. I will try to find you.
And he goes in the tent. Orders. What the hell? Why is that doing that? Hold on. Get over here. All right. Second watch is Rio's. Nothing happens. Third watch is
Cool.
Nothing happens. Okay. So we're good. It is now daytime.
All right. Shall we reattempt surveying that cave?
You mean murder everybody I know inside?
Yeah, that's what he meant.
tomato, tomato.
That's what he meant. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
down.
good.
Yep. You'll make your way back, and you will see an orc is there, but
Can
it is.
you load the map for me again?
Yeah. So let me let you. So yeah. So we'll do that. Boom.
A lot of it's black. Just
Mm-hmm.
if that's all you're seeing.
Well, I mean, I wanted to see the little tiny square I could see.
Yeah. Bottom
Gotcha.
right hand corner. There's an orc, and he is standing up against the wall, watching. What do you do?
Do you want to kill him or knock him out?
I'm going to turn to Tripe and say, how good of a liar are you?
Pretty damn bad.
Okay. I'm just wondering whether or not we can try and use a plan of, since you, out
Well,
of
me
the
get
entire
close and
party, seem
tackle
to
him?
resemble. Well, no, what I could say is you pretend to have me come up there as a prisoner, or if we have someone else here who's a pretty good liar, can
I
also
would have to take
accompany
off
you.
my armor if I wanted to look like one of them.
Yeah, that's true. About how far off are we, Duff, from this
It's 50,
this guard?
It's 50 yards.
Okay. I mean, I can hit him with my longbow. Not sure about you.
How many of us have ranged weapons?
I have darts. They're not really long range.
I have javelins that are only good for up to 30 feet.
She's really good at knowing what javelins are.
Yeah, I've got good experience with
How she
those.
supplies herself. She just gets hit with them. All right.
Yeah,
You guys want to take him down with volley
10 of them might
projectiles?
even do now from how many I've shoved in my body.
Well, if My tribe, do you have a longbow?
I do indeed have a longbow. Yeah.
Okay, I do as well, and he's just at the edge of our range before we have some
Go
difficulty. What I can do
disadvantage.
is I can bless the two of us, and we can see if we can perhaps that should help our aim a bit, and we can try and kill the guard. Ideally, if
I
both
might
of us
be
hit,
able
we
to.
can kill him in one shot or in one volley.
I might be able to get some extra damage if I cast. Yeah, I can.
I like the way you're all thinking.
Okay, I guess we'll go with that unless anybody else has any objections or other ideas.
I'm with you.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna cast Bless on myself and Tripe,
Go ahead.
and why not? I'm guessing Nigel maybe has a crossbow, so just in case.
I have a short bow.
A short bow. Well, you could probably shoot with disadvantage, but who knows? Maybe the D4 will help. So I'll go ahead and I'll try and cast Bless on our party here.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the orc.
Check your distance on that.
90 feet.
Yep, he'd be out of range.
He would.
He's 50 yards away from you.
Oh, I see.
150 feet.
Okay, so I'd say probably all the bowmen. Then we can try and take our shots.
Okay. So yeah, the only one. So the longbow guys are shooting straight up. Nigel, you'll be shooting at disadvantage since it's 150 feet away.
Understood.
Y'all can. He is in the combat tracker, and y'all can, or you can control click on him however you want to do it. Y'all can fire away.
Although, question though, Duff, if it's surprise and he doesn't know that we're there, do we get advantage if he's surprised?
Yes, you do. You gotta
Oh,
ask,
so that
yeah.
should cancel out your disadvantage then, Nigel.
You're shooting straight up, Nigel.
If you guys attack first, then I can get a little bit of extra damage.
Okay.
He could. Yep, he's thinking. So who's shooting
Oh,
first?
if we
then?
attack first?
If you give me,
Okay.
he's gonna do Colossal Slayer is what he's doing, because I think that's range 2. I don't believe it's just melee tripe. I'm gonna make sure on
It
that.
just says a weapon.
Yeah. So doesn't matter.
Okay, then. Well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to shoot.
Okay, first shot. Here we go. It's a hit. It sails long and true. Slams into him. 7 points of damage, sticking straight out of his chest. Who's next?
Suppose I'll go.
Okay.
Am I targeting him?
I just
can't
dragged
see.
it
Yep.
over. I
You
just dragged
can
it
just
over
drag
the
the attack
combat
actually
tracker.
on the tracker or actually on the token. Either way,
Oh,
or
alright.
control click. There's multiple ways to do it. Slams into him. You
Let
actually
get
had
Oh,
that
you have
with
advantage.
but
You can see if you
don't-
crit.
Yeah, so if you have advantage and you don't roll it with advantage, don't click advantage again. Just do one more attack straight up. That would be the second roll of the advantage. So what I wanted from you is to roll that D20 again without
All right.
advantage. And we'll see. Okay, same roll. So
Same roll, yeah.
Yep, there you go. Nicely done. So now give him the damage.
Let me find it first.
Oh wow! Unfortunately, whoa. You see his knees buckle, but he is still standing as 2 arrows slam into his body. It is up to Nigel. Shooting even money here.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
No, because it's a surprise round advantage, so it's advantage, disadvantage
Oh, that's-
evens out.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
Okay. Nigel wets his finger, points it up in the air, looks around, gauges his bearings, and lets it fly. Oh no!
I would like to use my inspiration.
May. Slams into him.
And for this one, I would also like to. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it has to be on an attack roll. I was looking at my my card, and it says that has to be on an attack roll, so that wouldn't count for damage.
No, that's right. It's only for the attack roll. Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
Thump right between the eyes. And he,
You murdered him.
yep, he slams back
We
against
all
the
did.
wall, and his body just kind of slides down.
I think that went well.
Perfect.
Anything particular on this guy? Like anything that just seems atypical of an orc?
An orc.
Are
Filthy.
my arrows still intact?
All three of y'all's arrows are sticking in his body, except Nigel's
Okay.
is stuck in his skull.
I'll try and take mine back then.
Yeah, it's fine. You can. Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Oh, question. Does the orc have any arrows on him or javelins or something like that?
Mm-hmm. He has 4 javelins on him.
I'll hand this
That's
to
where they
the
come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're you can use them and get rid of them. They won't last. Yeah. They're piss poor weapons.
Well, I figure, if you guys need some ranged weapons, you can always use it. I'm not very strong. I prefer the bow.
I thought every time we come across a javelin, it automatically flies through the air at
It does.
Alzara.
Yeah. Yep. There's still time.
Yeah, I'm a
not
natural
done for
javelin
tonight.
magnet.
Yeah, we're not done for the night.
Exactly.
All right. Yep. So y'all sneak up to the edge of the cave. I'm taking it, or y'all gonna? Oh yeah. There
Yeah,
we go.
we're
We got
gonna
your.
try
That's
and-
right. So Tripe, yeah, you move around, and Tripe, you will look in, and you're going to see and there's an entrance, a nice little cave system running here. Really, Duffy? And we'll see. Look in down the cave. You'll see. Ventures in, and then there's a boulder kind of blocking part of the view. And it continues on, and there is still, and you got still a faint whiff. There was a fire here; it's been out, but you still get a faint whiff of smoke coming out of the tunnel, coming down the tunnel towards you, being drawn to the fresh air. Right.
I call over everybody.
You yell for him.
Quietly whisper.
I'm just speaking to myself.
Mm-hmm. Want to be done?
You guys want to go in?
I figured, yeah, perhaps you lead the way since, well, to be quite honest, in case anybody tries to speak in orc, you could
Perhaps.
simply reply back to allay any suspicion. And I can see in the dark, so perhaps you and I should bring up the front.
Yeah, move in, and you're seeing more tunnel. Looks like it opens up into a bigger area, and you still have smoke. Don't really hear anything. I need
I'm gonna
stealth
try and
rolls,
get into
please,
this.
from both of you.
In the tower?
Oh, you darn well know it.
Oh, this should be fun. Scale mail. Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm in disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
A question: if I try to hide, is it still an advantage? Like, if I have this cover here, since I'm behind this rock, does that help at all, or no?
You're moving right now. So that's the stealth is part of the hide. All of the above.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Nothing happens. Right moves in, and you see it looks like an opening of a cave area. You're gonna see it in, and you see what looks like continues on. Yep. You move into the area, and a lot of foot traffic here, and a lot of trash, some dead carcasses, a few dead miner bodies. You'll see. And then a tunnelway goes off to the north.
All right.
Okay. Yep. And you will see more tunnelway, and it looks like it begins to open up into another area. And you see a faint glow of fire in the distance, coming from.
Who's our stealthiest player?
Oh, hello.
Well, it appears there's a fire that you can see, so if you want to go down there.
Yes, I just need to. I need to be able to get up to the light.
I'll come back and I'll literally just do the whole thing of where like Nigel just holds on to like the back of my arm, and I just guide him through. I'm like, okay, we're gonna move off to your left. Yeah, there's a rock on the right. Watch out for.
As he's doing this, I.
Do what? Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, as we're doing this, I'll hold on to the cuff of his, like the sleeve of his shirt, and then just slowly let go of the sleeve of his shirt and just hold on to his pocket for a little while.
Okay, yeah, he drags you along in the dark. Yep. You can make your way up there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Simply gonna say to him like, that's not a coin purse that you're feeling.
Nice.
Okay, so you get up there, and up ahead you begin to see, yes, a cavern opens up again, and you've got fire. You've got a glow of fire off, around this corner area. And you hear some grunting.
Okay, so in the tower, I will be making my stealth roll, and then I'm going to start sneaking around towards the light.
Mm-hmm.
I'll quickly cast guidance on Nigel so he gets a D4 to his next ability check.
Is bless off of them now? How long
I'm
is
assuming,
bless?
yeah, the amount of time it would have taken, it would have dropped.
If you'll take it off of them, please, since you put it on them. Clean up your mess. Clean up your bless.
Question: how would I remove that?
So on the combat tracker, you should have there's a little bitty winged foot.
Ah, okay.
Yep, that's effects. That will show them. There you go. Nicely done. That's how simple it is. Okay. Nigel, I did not see your roll yet. Oh. Are you yelling into the tunnelway that?
No. So this is as a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that thing I typed up in the in the chat there. That was when I was back standing beside Cal and Balthazara.
I missed that. Okay.
No stress. So this guidance thing. Do I add a D6 onto my perception roll?
He gives you the roll when Rio puts it on you properly. Puts the effect on you.
Well, no, it doesn't give me the magnifying glass thing.
Damn it! I
of...
forgot to. Okay, so in the upper right-hand corner of Fantasy Grounds, you'll have a zombie-looking dude, one single guy.
Yes.
This is for Rio. All of you have
Okay.
it. All of you have it. But if you open up the zombie dude, you're going to see hundreds and hundreds of effects. If you will go down to guidance, Rio, and grab guidance and drop it on to Nigel.
Perfect. I see it. Thank you.
Whoa, I don't know why
Balthazar.
it went on to
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
Balthazar.
take it
I
off.
don't know
That's
what
fine.
happened there.
Okay, there you go. So there you go. So now it will roll appropriately. Is your guidance a D6 now? Or D4?
It's a D4. It's always
Okay.
D4.
Okay. All right. Boom. So now, Nigel, you can do your roll. No, you're fine, Balthazar. All righty. So you are sneaking up where?
I'm going to move up to here. And
Okay.
following that up to
All
here
right.
and peek around the corner.
To see this. To be a little tunnel going off to the north, but in the main room, you kind of peek around. You're going to see standing, doing some work, kind of cleaning stuff, eating some food. Can't really tell what food it is. Are 4 orcs.
Okay. And then I notice kind of directly north from me, that's there's like a little that kind of looks like it juts off in another direction.
In there, yep.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to sneak back to where Tripe and Rio are, and I am going to relay that information to them. That there are 4 orcs, kind of where they, give them a rough idea of where they are. Tell them, that there's a little jut out that goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
How do
I
you
also
guys want to
suggest that maybe one of the 2 of them that can see in the dark go back and get Balthazara and Kalthreska.
Yeah, I'll go back and I'll get them. I'll just go back and I'll just call over to them saying like, hey, so looks like there are going to be, well, a few orcs. So everyone just be prepared. From the looks of it, I think they counted 6, correct?
4, sir.
Oh, sorry, just 4. Okay, yeah. So just be on their guard. They don't seem to think that we're here. I don't think they know that anybody has essentially come in here without their permission. They all seem pretty unaware at the moment.
Cool. I'm going to stay back
Alright.
just far enough out of, out of their range of sight. So I figure if I might move maybe halfway between us and the group, then say Nigel would be just outside the range of my torch. I don't want an orc to look down and see the flicker of torchlight.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
I'm pretty speedy, so you guys go in. I'll be there soon after.
Okay.
So how are we gonna handle this encounter then?
What I'm thinking is maybe we try and misdirect them. We can look for like a small stone or pebble. You can try and throw it down that hallway or that other cavern entrance straight ahead of us. Maybe the noise will alert them. They'll go the other way. We tuck back and to our right, stay out of sight there. And from there, just try and pick them off one by one. Perhaps, or try and catch them unawares. Or if we do get lucky, all 4 of them will leave. And we can inspect whatever's here in the chamber.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Make it so.
So they're planning. We're going to hold for the night here and hold the encounter until next Friday. So normally I run to midnight, but my mouth is on fire, guys, and I am going to go take some pain pills and knock my ass out. I hate to do that to y'all a little bit earlier tonight, but it is really hurting right now. And it makes it a little hard to talk. So I apologize, but I was thinking we might not play next Friday, but I don't want to do that too, because we will play next Friday unless somebody can't get together. But the 8th of March, we will be off. I will be at Gary Con, and broadcasting out of there. So,
All right.
So we will. So unfortunately, we're going to cut it an hour short tonight, just to my old age and disability here.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, it's a piece of bone. It's going to get cut out Monday if I have to make the oral surgeon, drop everything else. They made me hold on to this thing for 2 weeks, and I'm tired of it hurting. So now that we know that it's a piece of bone, because I can feel it under the gum line, I want them to go digging and get it out so I can heal. Because I got to be able to talk and do stuff at GaryCon. I ain't going to be walking around just ice pack in my face, hole in my head. I got too many holes already. So, but yeah, I'm there. They say it's rare, but it can happen. Your bone will just chip off behind the molars there, and you eat something hard, a piece of candy or potato chip, and it just hits just right, and it will sliver. The bone will just kind of sliver off, and then it has to work its way up through the gum, so then cut it out. It's like, awesome. That's what's yeah. So other than that, I thought, because originally I thought it was a cavity, and I've never had a cavity before. So I'm like going, is this what one's supposed to feel like? Because this really hurts. But my teeth are fine. I haven't got any problems with them. So anyway, enough of my complaining. So we will hold here as y'all will plan, and we will start the session off next Friday with the battle, and we will run, and then we'll be on hold for a week after that while we enjoy GaryCon and some of the stream and the bunch of stuff that we're going to be in, some announcements we're going to be making out there. It's just going to be, I'm just really jonesing to get out there. It's going to be my first real big con. And I'm looking forward to meeting all the people and some of the other players that are going to be, some other players are going to be, and they're living in the area, going to come out and say hi. So anyway, thanks, Knight. We appreciate it. So y'all guys and gal, thank you very much. Good job. We'll give you some XP. There we go.
Oh, I've already left the fantasy grounds.
It gives it to you anyway. You don't have to be logged in. Okay, yeah, you got 1100 between the 5 of you, so
nice,
not bad at all. So okay,
nice.
So y'all be good. I will look through the coding. I apologize for the guidance. I know I missed that in the color builder. I'll clear some stuff up, but y'all go enjoy the rest of your weekend. I appreciate being understanding that I'm gonna go heal, go take some good drugs, and knock myself out. And we will see everybody back here next Friday night. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Take care.
Thanks, Duff.
Thank you.